Let's go,
episode 8. Got a special
guys.
guest this evening.
We have a go. I know this is the end of the year, but we have a lot packed up for you guys for end of this year and beginning of next year. Like seriously, like y'all need to put some respect on our names. Seriously, y'all been playing too much. There's many podcasters out here being bullies, and here we are giving y'all. Here we are doing the Lord's work. It's Sunday. We're doing the Lord's work. Praise the Lord.
Lord's work. Hallelujah.
Lord's
Praise
work.
Jesus. Praise Jesus.
Hey,
Yes.
can I get a bacon, egg, and cheese? Can I get a bacon, egg, and cheese? Yeah.
Sir, listen, y'all.
That was disrespectful as shit.
That was so disrespectful.
Jesus.
Oh,
God. But yeah, y'all, we have a nice little lineup for you guys. So remember to like, share, comment, do what you guys do. It's our numbers are going up. We are very, very close to 500. We are at 474. So if you guys can like tell your wives, the people that you're fucking around with, please just tell them. Just get it out there.
Let me tell you how that shit
I would love
happened.
that.
Let me tell you how shit happened with this weekend, right? So my oldest daughter and I, we're standing in line at Chick-fil-A, right? So I was wearing my shirt, your favorite content creator, right? So dead ass. He walked to me and he's all, hey, I seen you before. You're on YouTube. I was like, no, I'm not. He's like, you are. I was like, I'm on Pornhub. He's all, stop lying. I was like, I'm lying. And then he's all, you're on YouTube. He's all, you do wrestling. I was like, yeah, I'm part of #Kids for Life. He goes, yeah, that's what I see you for. He goes, you and that one loud dude always arguing.
Wow.
I
got it. You know what? I got an idea off that now.
Wow.
I gotta find that. I gotta find that video too.
And I was like, yeah. I said, yeah, Chris. Yeah. What's his name? Wild Card. I was like, yeah. I was like, yeah. And then he goes, hey man. He goes, hey man. I watched you guys' show. He's like, I came across you guys by accident, but I'm here for life.
That's what's up.
And then, but I was like, are you subscribed to our YouTube? He's like, yeah. I said, show me. He pulled up the YouTube and he subscribed.
Wow.
So I mean, hey, that means we're doing something right. We're doing something. Right. Hey, Chris, you and I are doing something. Chris.
Listen, you gotta have some spice in it. You just can't have regular chicken. You gotta have some spice, lemon spice.
We're doing the Lord's work. We're doing the Lord's work.
Doing the Lord's work. Yes.
But Chris,
I'm listening.
That has to make you feel some type of way.
Yeah, I mean, when somebody said I have a loud mouth, I mean, yes, I do. I mean, I should have been a loudspeaker. I mean, I should have been, you know.
But the fact that we're being noticed, and I was in the part of Colorado that I didn't think I was gonna be noticed at. You know what I mean?
That's what's up.
Okay, we making our mark.
That's what's up.
We get it. We get it. Yeah, they still hear you.
You are silly.
They still hear you.
Yeah. But no, another thing, guys, we will be doing, I think this is the first ever Healy's Award ceremony. So look out for that. We'll be giving out awards to best heel, best indie match,
God, I have a
best
busy
tag. Yeah, I mean, like we're getting out our yearly awards to our thank you to what's given to us. So it's our we are regifting the gifts that are given to us. There we go.
There it is. The one you can't send back to the stores. We just give it out.
Not at all.
Yeah.
The refunds, it's not refundable.
That's right.
It's a gift card.
You gonna take this shit like it. Also, since
Kevin, why are you going to come after this man like that? You know this man's pride is hurting right now. Why are you come down after this man like that? That is just wrong. Kevin,
now.
You're
not now. Not now.
Right, Kevin, it's too soon.
We're not gonna do this right now.
It's too soon, Kevin. Kevin, really?
Also, let me just add this because we are back active on Instagram, so come check us out. Whatever clips, video clips, we gonna put on pictures, everything all about wrestling. So check it out.
Kevin, yeah. I mean, I wanted the Packers to win today
Who's
too,
your face?
but
Who's your face?
I mean, it is what it is.
Who's your face?
The referees.
You can't beat the referees, you know.
Let me see how many minutes we got. We got about.
Oh, he's a Falcons fan.
One more minute.
Hey, he's a Falcons fan, so he ain't used to have no rings.
Ooh, speaking of rings,
wow.
Don't mind if you do go get my rings now.
Super shady.
What rings you wearing tonight? What you wearing tonight?
I'm thinking about wearing. I don't know. Let's see. I think I'll go wear the last one. I don't know. Let me see.
You put your ring on. I'll put my MJF ring on. How about that?
Okay.
Bet. Hey, gotta.
All right.
Gotta put the rings in there.
Hold on. I'll put my MJF ring on.
Right, you gotta show the rings now. He said that hurts. Oh, see.
I'm gonna put my MJF ring on real quick. Ready?
Dude, I came close and try to get the whole case. That shit big as hell. I don't know where to put that.
Hey, you know what? Hey, Tone. I'm gonna double fist it tonight. You know what I mean?
Look at
you know what I mean?
Bling. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting.
Come on, Joe.
It's gonna be interesting. I'm
dropping money.
All right, y'all. So we're gonna go ahead and start episode 238. Remember, share, like, comment, do what you do, and we'll be right back.
Kiss the rings.
Milwaukee Brewers ain't got none.
Initiating system 1.
Wild card. Stormy.
DJ Red Flags.
The Holy Hill. Rockin' Reese. 8-Bit. The Real Garden. Ziggy the Beast. El Jefe. The Enforcer.
System 1 loaded.
Let them feel that heel heat. Heels feel like the club, yeah, it's too sweet. Boots, we put heels to face. Check your heels for life, everybody's great. Oh, it's start time. Shout out Chris the founder, an amazing brother. Number uno, wild card, but never changing colors. It's Mr. Team, bring it, let the guy flex. Beefy Boys to UETTs, but I digress. Ziggy the baby face on a heel show. Producer of the year, plus a vet with a steel toe. Ziggy the beast, play stops with T.O. The heel they love to hate, more shots than Tito. DJ Red Flags, nah, you shouldn't challenge him. And the enforcers, the black on Anderson, Mr. Attention Getter. He is the attention. Now it's getting stormy. We make great impressions. Seth Rollins ain't a problem. It'll sound trippy. Montez 2.0 from the Mound City. I know what you're thinking. What a great team. And it's been heels for life since 2018. Let them feel that heel heat. Heels for like the club. Yeah, it's too sweet. Big boots. We put heels to face. We are heels for life, everybody's great. Let's go. We're at the SmackDown Hotel having a cookout. Rockin' with Reese, encyclopedia books out. We need that all sports talk. This is a Reese cat, cooking with the real Garland. What's the feedback? The only double J he respects is me. I was a tweener, played the middle like a referee. No more bearded baby face, I'm the holy heel. King Ace on the printer like I know that's real. He's 18-bit. With that Macho Man flavor, all my 16s big, sound like we're playing on the safe. We keep it raw in a Monday, and Alex brings that nitro to a Sunday. El Jefe, the heels don't give an F.A. Eddie had La Raza, me I got El Gente. We be the face without the foundation. It's the Heels for Life podcast. Stop hating. Let them feel that heel heat.
What's going on, wrestling true believers? It's a great day in the mountain. Love that fucking intro. Oh, what's going on, everyone? For episode 238. Oh, y'all, listen. Are y'all ready for a healthy agenda? Are y'all ready for Christmas? Are y'all ready to get fat? What's going on? Y'all?
Man.
I think that covered for us.
Ooh, shots fired.
So first of all, so tonight, everyone, we got a special guest, Mr. Woody Kumetat from Suplex Vintage Wrestling. Matter of fact, T.O., can you tell us a little bit about Mr. Woody? Where did you find him, and how we was able to get the interview with him? It seems like they're very important in Philly.
Yes, so this is for me personally, we do a lot of different interviews with indies or Hall of Famers, whatnot. This right here is very important for us and also for them too. So I was scrolling on Instagram. I think it was like late night, whatnot. The wife was asleep, the baby was asleep. I was just scrolling through, and I came across an ad for them where it shows like this video of this wrestling figure wall. And those who know, I collect wrestling action figures. And what the hell? So I was looking at it, and then they do this thing called where they have a action figure in the box, and then they have their employees try to figure out what action figure it is. And I think I've watched so many of those clips. It's amazing. But they are a professional. They're a vintage professional wrestling shop in Philadelphia. Where's WrestleMania 40 is going to be at, ladies and gentlemen? Philadelphia. So would it not make sense for your favorite podcasters, your favorite content creators, to do an interview with a shop that holds a heart in Philly? You know, you have cheesesteaks, you have Rocky, you have Meek Mills, you have Beanie Siegel and Freeway, and you have professional wrestling,
and you have fans that flip over cars.
Yeah.
In celebration, not in violence. In celebration.
Everywhere. But
no, that is not everywhere. We don't do that in Wisconsin.
You know why? Because you haven't won something really big, so that's understandable. But I digress.
Excuse me, we won a championship here. Yes, watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth.
But so I hit them up and I was talking to them, and they're like, yeah, we're interested in coming to us. And then so they also have a podcast themselves. They do shorts and everything. Their takes on wrestling is amazing. There's one take that I brought to our attention, and we were like, A lot of us were like, Y'all remember that take, the video? Yeah. So we need to address that video too.
All right.
But no, great group of guys who love professional wrestling. Not just one company, all aspects of wrestling, and that's what we're geared for, because you can enjoy more than one thing. You can like your almond joys, and you can like your mounds. Chris loves his almond joys. Maybe Enforcer likes his mounds.
I don't like almond joys. I hate nuts.
Almond joys.
I was waiting for that punchline. I swear. I swear. I was like,
wow,
it was coming.
Really? I say nuts, and these motherfuckers get moist. That's why I'm just whatever.
Because we gotta watch what we say around
you, man.
Without
further ado, what's going on? Welcome to the show, Mr. Woody Kumetat.
Woody,
what's going on, brother?
Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing?
All right.
Thank you for having me on, man. Happy to be here.
Okay. All right, well, first of all, this is your interview. Tell us about you, your origins. How did you get? Well, first of all, we was talking before we came on here, whatever. So you're originally from California. Somehow, some way, you ended up in Philly. I don't know how, but you're about to educate us. You have a small business, which is the Suplex Vintage Wrestling Shop, and also you have a podcast. And I'm trying to figure out. Wait a minute, are you the owner?
No, I'm not the owner. I'm friends with the owner for over 12 years. Okay. We got together in the sneaker game. I used to run one of the best sneaker stores in all of Philadelphia. I managed that for 6 years. Okay. And Suplex originally is actually a sneaker consignment store in Philadelphia. It's been here for 10 years. going
Do
strong.
you still have the sneaker plug?
Oh, 100%.
I will talk to you later, sir. We'll talk.
Fuck that. I see you next month. I'm coming to Philly next month.
So you got to think like he started a sneaker store 10 years ago and named it Suplex, because even back when it was just sneakers, at the heart of it there was always a wrestling inspired thing. It's what we felt, it's what we loved.
Mm-hmm.
So about a year and a half ago, he came to me with an idea of opening up a wrestling store in Philadelphia, and I have a background in all the important nerd stuff like building websites, running SEO, running social medias, but I also have a love and a hobby for wrestling more than most. I would say. I think you guys understand that as well.
Right.
So it was just a kind of a perfect situation that I was gonna help him set up this wrestling store, and we're gonna get this thing off the ground. And about a month after we made that decision to get going on this, and we built out the store and started going, that's when they announced that Mania was going to be in Philly.
So this store has
And at that
been
point, we said, "Oh shit!"
How long has the store been open?
I was like, "We got to start taking this seriously now." We've been open for about a year and 4 months.
Wow! So y'all just, bro.
I thought
Why
you
did
guys
I think
been
that
open
you've been
longer.
around for like 10 years?
Yeah, that's what I was.
Now, see, the sneaker store has been around for over 10 years. So we have a name. We also have a trading card store.
And you
Our
guys
sports card
gotten
store
this
as well.
much tread in a year?
That's
Yes.
So
yeah, it's been moving big time recently, man.
So-
It's been really ramping up.
So my question is, so what made y'all think of making a vintage wrestling store, like respecting the old school of wrestling?
We're always lovers of vintage clothing. That's a big part of what we've been doing with the sneaker community as well. We've always dealt in vintage clothing. Me personally, I had a vintage wrestling collection of 40 to 50 vintage tees, and the owner had his own personal collection, and we kind of got together and we're like, man, I think we can just, like, if we take this and then roll a little more into it, we can actually do. So we had a vintage store that was about half wrestling, half vintage.
Okay.
And then we just said, nah, screw it. The other vintage is dumb. I just want to do all wrestling all the time. Plus, we wanted the spot to watch pay-per-views together. We wanted to be able to like have a little, our clubhouse feel where we can all sit down and have a beer and watch pay-per-view. So we said, what if we just take this whole space and turn it out to a wrestling store?
Yes.
It's a video I saw that y'all also got like a bar upstairs.
Oh, the Stone Cold Saloon is on
Yes.
its way.
Stone Cold
It's
Saloon.
being built.
Wow.
Yes.
It's being built out as we speak.
I like
Yeah, we just stocked the fridge for the first time like 2 days ago.
that's what's up. But I
so-
want to go to this comment real quick. Or would you try to go to the comment?
After you, go ahead.
Okay, so Nightmare LLC, thank you for your comment. He or she said there isn't much respect in the old school art of wrestling now these days. It's amazing to have some old school wrestling stuff to be still out here today. Guys,
I completely agree, and I try to make sure that we have knowledge and respect for. I mean, you want to go back to, Attitude Era, obviously, is what got a lot of people started into this love of wrestling. That was so responsible for this boom of wrestling we have nowadays. But even before that, when we go to Golden Era, and we talk about ECW days in Philly especially, and then you want to go further back and we want to talk about territories, and, you don't have the Razor Ramones, the Shawn Michaels, the Hulk Hogans, but unless you have AWA up in your neck of the woods up there, Chris. And then down Virginia way, and Memphis wrestling down in that area brought so many amazing wrestlers coming up this way, and Jerry Lawler and Jeff Jarrett and what these guys have done for the business are so important. And you cannot forget your past when it comes to this industry, because it lives on throughout the future.
because the past is due to repeat itself. Like
this guy knows his shit. This is why you're in the position you are. You know your shit. So
I love wrestling, man.
I have three questions for you, right? All right. So you guys recently showed Survivor Series at the shop, right? So do you guys normally show the pay-per-views there, or do you guys pick and choose? How do you guys decide what shows you show at the shop? And how do you decide who comes to the shop to watch the shows?
So we show every WWE pay-per-view. That right now they have the biggest following. We're attempting to show more AEW, but we haven't garnered that following yet for AEW in particular. So for that one, we're only showing the big ones, like we did All In and Full Gear. And we're talking about the next one we're gonna do. But every WWE pay-per-view will always be on, and it is always free to come. Anyone in Philly is allowed to come by. No entry, nothing. It's just come by and watch wrestling. Also, we have a rule that don't be a dick. That's our
Okay, so my question is, what?
That's what I'm talking about. Don't be a dick. Yes.
In your
That's a new shirt, by the way.
In your opinion, what is slowing up the fan base for AEW to come watch the shows in your shop? What is slowing up AEW? What's holding up the traction? You say AEW, you say WWE is the number one growing force for you guys. Show comes, people come. What is prohibiting or slowing down, in your own opinion, AEW for being a driving force into your shop?
Listen, I think it's just a simple numbers game. You know, WWE just has a bigger audience at this point, and AEW is doing some wonderful things, and their audience is growing as they go. And it might just be that maybe we haven't kind of got into that niche yet. Maybe we haven't broken into the subsect of AEW fans. In fact, they just don't know about us yet. I don't want to blame it on anything that is being done by the fans or by the product itself. I think it just might be a matter of, you know, we're only a year plus into this, and we got to just get our name out there and have people know that we're to come on down. So this is why I tell everyone it's free. Come watch wrestling. It's just wrestling. Just come watch it. You're gonna watch it anyway. Why not watch it with us?
And the reason why I asked, because you guys just had Brian come through, a referee for AEW, but then you also had Lita pop up on you guys. Oh, Big Daddy's in the building.
Big Daddy, what's up?
But you guys just had
Lita.
You
cut your hair though.
You guys had Lita pop up on you guys. Do you guys know when wrestlers pop up, or they pop up on you guys? Do you guys know ahead of time? Can you give us a little sneak peek behind the curtain?
The Lita thing, unfortunately, I can't say too much about.
Okay.
I will say that I knew that she was coming.
Okay.
It was a planned visit. It was a conversation I had with some higher ups from people that she's working with.
Okay.
And it's hopes that there is something we are working with her in the future about.
Okay.
But as of right now, I'm not allowed to say anything.
Yeah, no, that's understandable. Give us another Tony Khan answer.
Yeah, right.
but do wrestlers just randomly pop up at the stores, or?
Yeah, it's a random thing. It's Grayson Waller just popped up one day.
No way.
They were in town promoting WrestleMania, and I see this guy, and I'm like, that dude looks a lot like Grayson Waller. And lo and behold, he's in there buying shirts for him and Carmelo Hayes.
Wow.
He's buying bootleg. He wanted to buy bootleg Shawn Michaels shirts so they could wear them at their next meeting when Shawn Michaels.
Wow. So my question is, what wrestler came to the doors that made you pop? You just straight just pop.
I'm gonna tell you right now, it was literally just yesterday. It was Saturday.
Yeah.
We had our meet and greet with Bryce Remsburg,
okay,
who's just a great guy, all around great guy. And we're sitting there and I'm talking with him, and opens the door and I look over there and it's Bill Alfonso, ECW legend, just comes waltzing in the store. And he told me that he saw an ad on Instagram weeks ago. And he wrote down our address on a piece of paper. He just wrote Wrestling Store, Philadelphia, 628 South Street. And he pulls out the piece of paper and he shows me this like crumpled old piece of paper. He's like, I had to see it for myself. And that right there, it was like over the moon with how amazing it was.
Wow.
I got a question, because I got a question, bro. Because Philadelphia is a tough place for wrestling, and it's very passionate about their wrestling over the years. WWF, WCW, NWA, all that stuff. So now that you got a story, like you said, it's kind of hard to get the AEW fans, y'all been for a year, maybe do you think that just because they're the new kids on the block, yeah, they're 5 years old, but they're the new kids on the block, that people are they're comfortable with WWE and they're not ready to conform to AEW yet, or they're not ready to give it a chance yet?
I also think a lot of it is you see WWE as a more casual product, and casual product brings about more social fans. As where AEW can be a little more of the insiders product, so you get those little more of the hardcore fans, and the hardcore fans may not be as social, may not be as willing to go out of their normal area to come to a new spot and watch with a bunch of people, because they need to watch it the way they watch it. They need to consume their wrestling their way. So I don't think I think AEW has a lot to do to get into that casual market, but they're only 5 years old, and I think the growth they have from then to now is showing a lot of hope for the future at this point. So I'm trying not to judge them too harshly, but I thought they would be in a better spot than they are now, and I thought we see more AEW fans out there. But I tell you, the ones I know are some of the most passionate wrestling fans I know. They will fight tooth and nail at AEW.
Do you feel that tribalism is a big part of that?
100%. I feel like there's this I don't want to say cult mentality to it, but they know that.
Be real about it. Be real about it, bro.
Everything we say,
be words out your mouth is everything this man has been saying for the last 2 years.
I have been 2 years. You probably said longer than that.
The last 6 words out your mouth is everything this man has said for the past 2 years.
Woody, when I tell you that I come on here week after week after week, ever since the past 5 years, I have told people, I said, I know it's not me. I'm crazy. I am. I even said, before we even came on here, a fan even told him that I had a big mouth. Yes, I'm the mouth from the Midwest. I got the big mouth from the Midwest. But what I'm telling you is straight facts. Tribalism is the new STD in professional wrestling. People don't want to acknowledge that, but it is. Because you can't sit here and tell me that, I'm a wrestling fan, but yet the only thing you talk about is WWE. Now, as far as like AEW is their growth, I think the growth issue is really more so social media. Social media is more powerful than we like to give it credit for, because it's spread around like wildfire. And then when people talk about the same thing over and over and over and over again, people start to think like, yeah, I think AEW is trash, even though I've never seen AEW in a day of my life, type of shit. So do you think that is one of the driving forces of why AEW fan base is not growing?
We actually were just talking about this last week on our podcast as well, where they're the AEW fans.
I have one question.
Our AEW fans are out there trying to say to stop sharing the photos of the hard cam being empty. They're trying to get people to stop showing that because it's cycling on itself. Yeah, it's causing. It's not only is it a bad look, but it's causing more harm in the future because more times to get shared. Then people are like, well, I'm not going to go. No one's going.
Yo, you know what? This guy is speaking our language only in fucking Philly, dude.
And Woody just said that verbatim. When you do stupid shit like that, when you post shit like that, people are going to see that and they're going to get discouraged and say, "Oh well, this show is trash. I don't want to go." And
I'll never understand it. I don't understand it. It's why is. It's what there's an old saying. It's what a high tide raises all ships. Like what's good for wrestling is good for wrestling.
Indeed.
Like we want to promote all wrestling, want all wrestling to get better, because the only thing it's going to do is cause better wrestling. And if you're not into that, then get the hell out of the way.
But the thing about that is like that's my pet peeve. I'm kind of tired of seeing it. I'm not just talking about AEW, I'm talking about WWE. It's like people, you buy these tickets. You're supposed to buy these tickets to go enjoy a show, but you go there, and the crazy thing is you gotta look at the pictures really carefully too, because they take the pictures at the beginning of the show, you know, and everybody know the kickoff or whatever show is. They're not ready yet, so the people not there yet. They're not sitting in the concession stands. They're trying to buy the merch now because they don't want to go back to later. They take the picture and they say, "Oh, this place is empty." But you look at another picture or someone live on those seats that you had that said it was empty. They got butts in them all of a sudden, and it kills me that y'all do this, don't realizing that it's not just hurting the company, it's making y'all look like a damn jackass because y'all there and they got your money. So it's not like they care. Y'all got they got your money. So what do? Y'all showing the picture. Guess what? Your dumb ass there. So what the you know what I mean? So
now I do have a question. Now I do have a question for Woody though. So after all of these accomplishments, from moving from west to east, open up your own shoe/wrestling shop. Have you ever thought about becoming a wrestler?
Man, I don't have the back for it. I got a jacked up back. Listen,
man,
I'm strong as shit. I'm 250. I've been a security. I've been bouncing in Philly for 15 years. I'll throw someone out, no problem whatsoever. But you try to have me take a bump, I'm not getting back up. It's just not happening.
Sure you're not from Jersey?
All right, Woody.
I mean, same business. I mean, we do the same
Woody,
business.
I have a series of questions for you, and I need you to be honest. So I need you to raise your right hand, please.
Oh, change the cameras then.
I need you to raise your right hand. And you repeat me. I solemnly tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth.
I swear.
All right. All right, here we go. Who is on your heel Mount Rushmore?
My heel Mount Rushmore.
Like this one.
Okay. All right. You know what, man? I wrote something about this. I know I did. I'll pull it up. Here. Let me give me one second.
No. I don't want no predetermined answer. I want it fresh right now. You're
fresh right now. Listen, okay. All right. Fresh right now off the top of my head, 2008 Randy Orton. Shaved head Randy Orton.
Yeah.
He's a scary motherfucker.
That's what I'm talking about.
That dude was punching old lady. He didn't care. You know what I mean? That's some diabolical heel work.
Yes.
Right at the top, it's got to be Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon.
On and off camera Vince McMahon.
Exactly. That dude took the gimmick and made it real. You know? It just one of the worst people out there. Yeah. Oh, I'm sure. Oh, he's a billionaire. He's a heel.
That's two.
I gotta say, a personal favorite of mine would be the bad guy Razor Ramon, just because he made being a heel cool, and as though he wasn't as like the worst heel, he was the kind of heel that you wanted to be.
Okay.
Yeah.
You said 5 or 4?
4.
4? Oh, okay.
4. One more.
Jeez. This is tough, man. I
can't help you.
I know. I'm like trying to think of all the worst of the worst. You know what? I'm gonna go back to one of my favorite clips that always made me think of him being as the worst heel. I'm gonna go Ted DiBiase, $1 Million Man.
Ah!
Yo, I think that dude, I always wanted to wrestle him. I think $100.
He kicked that ball from that boy.
That's exactly what the clip. Yes. I was thinking. It was the kid dribbling the basketball, and he's like, "Oh, so bet you could have really used that money too." I was like, "That's the meanest shit that ever happened."
So close.
All right. So my next question is, like I said, I watched all you guys' stuff. I did my homework.
Oh,
the devil in AEW. You guys talked about it. I said it myself before I saw your clip. Tony Khan being the devil. What are the odds? Would it make sense?
Listen.
And would it work? Would it make sense? And would it work?
At this point, I'm hoping for it because we got to do something with Tony. Because right now, what he currently is useless. He serves no purpose and adds nothing to that show. So if we can find a way to make him useful, then I'm all for it. Do I think it's actually going to happen? No, I don't. I think it's a pipe dream. I think it's asking too much from him because I don't know if he could follow through with it. I don't know if Cocaine Tony could get that done.
Oh shit! I was just about to ask.
This guy watches our shows and heard our Twitter Spaces, Chris. He has to have. He said this a million times.
So okay.
I was gonna ask that. I'm gonna ask like, do you think he'll be a good on-screen character? Because he's like camera stage fright. Like his eyes open wide.
That's why it won't work. See, the thing is, like, you have to believe in your bullshit. When you are a heel, you need to believe in your bullshit. Tony does not even believe what he did yesterday. Okay, let alone him trying to convince us that he's a heel. And honestly, if you really look at it, social media is making him look like a fucking heel. You need to take advantage of that. Taking advantage of that energy. Devil. If people don't like you, give them a reason to hate you.
Be the devil.
Into that shit. And then people gonna say, "Oh shit, we really did piss him the fuck off." Take advantage of that. And like Tony just does not think that way. He think like a fan. He don't think like a business genius like Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon like literally took a situation, a real life situation, and took it and ran with it and became one of the best evil heels in WWE history.
And Tony kidnapped his daughter. He kidnapped his daughter, and then thought about having a segment or a whole run-in about him having sex with his daughter.
Stop it. But
it's true.
My question,
it's true.
When you said that, like, think about this for a minute. If the Montreal Screwjob never happened, would we have Miss McMahon?
No.
Mr. McMahon character?
No. We would not.
So think about the opportunity that Tony Khan left on the door, and we had the damn media scrum with the muffins.
He couldn't handle that.
Oh my God.
He could not handle the CM Punk. CM Punk bullied the shit out of him. But that leads me to my next question.
On that damn moment.
Woody. Heel of the year.
Don't matter what company.
Heel of the year.
Heel of the year.
I mean, listen, I would have said MJF, but he turned face. So he abandoned being heel. So we can't do that.
Come on.
I'm gonna go with the Ring General, Gunther. I will.
That's not even bad.
Roman.
I will fuck with that.
Roman ever. You will not hear a positive word on my mouth about Roman Reigns ever one time.
But you know
Gunther,
who
you're not gonna say the father of the year? Not the father of the year, Christian Cage?
Christian should be heel of the year.
Now not listen, the father of the year.
I think the Patriarch started too late to get heel of the year.
Roman has had a chokehold on his goddamn company for 1,200 days. Chokehold.
The only reason why
you gotta show up.
The fact that they had to make a whole nother belt because the motherfucker would not give up the belt.
Because he was booked that way. Of course,
I understand that, but he's booked as a heel.
Once again,
you have to show up to be a heel.
It doesn't matter.
No, wait. Hold on.
But the fact that he's not showing up, isn't it make you hate him more?
No.
Wait.
It doesn't make you hate him more.
Lazy. You can't.
This is why
you can't stick.
But this is my thing.
Wait. You can't. You can't say that this man is a heel and we don't even see him. And then on top of that, you got these moist motherfuckers always saying a damn number. Oh, it's 1,001 days. It's 1,002 days. Oh, well, it might be 2024.
It's annoying. We talked about this.
He is a quantity, not quality champion.
And you know what? And you're right. And that's what makes people hate him more. Because we talked about it. Oh, yeah, Roman can't do this. So now Roman has the belt. You're like, okay, bloodline is so great. This storyline is so great. Okay, the storyline is getting boring. Okay, when do we get him off of him? I hate the fact that he's not on TV and he's not defending the title. I hate the fact a heel is somebody that you're supposed to hate. Look at Bully Ray. Bully Ray, they legit hate that man. Roman Reigns, they legit hate this man right now. And I brought up to my guys the other day, I was like, what if this part-time thing has to do with his health? And what if they're like panhandling to his health, but they're not telling us? And then Enforcer was the one who was like, well, then they need to say something like this because it's making us, one, not put anything legitimate to this title because now we're pissed off. We want off him. But that's what you want from him. You want to hate them. So in the fact that this man had a chokehold on a company for so long, you would think like, yo, you know what? I don't like this motherfucker for this long. He needs to go. He needs to go.
If this is about his health,
it makes him a hateable heel. Yes or no?
If it's about his health, then you need to take the belt off of him instead of making him look like a
exactly. But they need to say something too, correct?
Dead ass.
But
because I'm tired of the WWE drones sitting up here and giving me a fucking number. I don't give a fuck about the number.
I understand you don't care about the number, but you have to care about the fact that he pisses you off that much that he has this hold on his belt and he's squashing. We call him Scooby Snacks. He's eating Scooby Snacks of these main card wrestlers. He's running through them like Taco Bell. Like Taco Bell runs through your body.
Hold on, T.O. This is my thing about that though. Now we're going back to if this is health. Me and Ziggy talk about this a lot. We old school. There used to be a rule that you can't defend the title in 30 days. You guys get stripped.
And once again, because they are moist, we don't even talk about that no more.
Yeah. Right. So two, if it is his health, again, like we said this a million times here. You should make an announcement and you should take it off him so we can understand what the hell's going on instead of putting him on vacation every 2 months and say, oh, the return of the Tribal Chief, so you get some damn ratings and shit. No, it ain't gonna work. But at the same time, now this is where I'm gonna flip it. Because it was a time when we used to hate this man. They used to throw him down our fucking throats every fucking week. Like make him super big dog. When he was heel and the fans came back, they heard something. They was cheering like, no, this is not what we want. We want him to be this late. We don't like blah blah. He stepped on the crown. He stepped on made what's his name crown. And it was like, you stepped on my crown. All that shit.
He deserved it because Xavier wasn't just. Never mind.
Okay. He's supposed to be. Supposed to be hated.
Never mind.
Right. Okay. He's supposed to hate it. The fans was loving him. They was saying, "Who's your daddy?" in the garden. It was all that stuff. What's the next best thing you're supposed to do is in this current Dirty East stage? That every time they do it, they give the belt to a part-timer, a la Brock Lesnar. And we hated Brock Lesnar because he took the Universal title home to Canada and he only come back every once a month like a fucking welfare check. And then we start hating him.
It's Montana.
I don't care. Montana, Canada is still in the fucking forest. He fucking lived in the fucking woods with the fucking Yogi Bears and goddamn fucking cartoon Hannah Montana. Listen, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? Picking bastards and all that shit.
Okay,
we hated him for that though, because we wanted the belt because the fuck is losing any type of legacy on that little new belt. It had no fucking flavor. They called it the curse belt. Remember, everybody someone touched that belt, they got injured. So Brock took it, counted days, come back, blah blah. They noticed the fans didn't like that shit.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you know what we gonna do to have them stop cheering Roman? Hey Roman, go home and sit on your couch and probably do a podcast here and there, so you can say we're still alive.
Now let's see what
on social media.
Let's see what Woody got to say. You heard, you heard our conversation. What's your feedback?
Listen, Roman Reigns is someone riding a unicycle to work. Right? It makes no sense. It's fucking pointless, and I'm not gonna look and give you the satisfaction to draw my attention. It's done. Okay. I'm over it. It's someone ordering fajitas. It's all sizzle, no steak. I don't need it.
Hey man, brought food in this situation.
Yeah.
He chose violence.
So that's what I mean. I will not give him best face, best run, best. You won't hear anything come out of my mouth that gives him any kind of credit to what this, because he is invalidated an entire championship. He is
wow.
It's a pointless run, and they're hoping that in 10 years we look back on this and it means something. But the people who lived through it know it doesn't.
Didn't somebody say that in the comments? Did someone say that in our chat? Someone said that in our chat. As a matter of fact, Joe, I know you're watching. This is the same shit we talked about on Tuesday. When we look back 10 years from now, I bet you we're not going to be talking about no goddamn tribal chief. We're going to be talking about the Attitude Era. We're going to be talking about the Ruthless Aggression Era, but we ain't going to be talking about no goddamn PG era. Now,
let me tell you why they're going to talk about it.
The only reason they're going to talk about Roman is because they're going to be talking about a number. They're not going to talk about the quality matches that he so-called had. As a matter of fact, I'm trying to figure out like when is he going to get like match of the year? I'm still waiting on that, but you know what?
I'm going to tell you how they going to talk about Roman this title reign. It's going to be how Dirty always do, how they could control the narrative of history. They can make a documentary and edit all the video up and make it seem like he was doing all these matches doing this 1,200 days, just like they did with a lot of people in the past. And say, oh, he was a hell of a champion. He held the belt for three years, and these are the cargo. All they gonna do is put promos, him screaming at the damn camera without the mic, and have probably 5 or 6 matches, but cut it up look like he had fucking 30 years.
And 1,001 pyro. I don't know who got more pyro, Cody Rhodes or him.
Cody Rhodes. But Cody. Okay, that's the American nightmare. It's 4th of July every time you see Cody.
Put respect on the name of the man who ended racism. Woody, if you don't know, Cody ended racism. He married a black woman.
Right on.
He knows the struggles of a black man.
Right on. He understands that. Right on. He brought it all together. Thank you,
Cody. But all right, so my next question is for you is wrestler of the male wrestler of the year.
Oh, good Lord. This is hard.
Male wrestler. Damn, I'm not going to say Gunther again, but he could easily be that guy because his run this year has just been incredible.
Oh, don't worry. I have something for you. Don't worry. I have 2 more.
I want to say, the part of me wants to say Swerve because I think, but his run is kind of what he's been coming. It's been coming in a little bit too late, but man, his last 4 or 5 months has been something so special. Yeah. I'm only because I'm gonna go friend of my store, friend of the shop, guy we had just a great wrestler who just defended this belt over and over and over again. I'm gonna go Orange Cassidy.
Ooh, nothing wrong with that.
Okay,
nothing wrong with
that. Me too. That leads to my next question. Champion of the year.
There you go. Come on.
I'm mixing it up. I don't want to give you the same answer every time and just make it nice and boring.
No,
I'm gonna go MJF.
No. These are your takes. These are your takes. We don't have nothing to do with that. We just listen.
MJF's my champion of the year because he's trying to give some relevancy and some longevity to that belt again. And not only is he holding that one, he's got a Ring of Honor tag team. And he's on 13 different storylines at one time. He's the most important thing going on in that business.
Okay.
You know, you going to say another question? Or before you ask, I just want to say that because he said something I think all of us got to think this with MJF. It was a time where everybody said he didn't wrestle enough, right? And almost every title match he had to prove himself, from the Bryan Danielson match to the Pillars match.
The dog collar.
The dog collar. It's not like he got to prove it. With this title reign, I think I might have to go with you on that one. That's between someone and someone else. But
can you? I mean, the dude proved himself constantly. Every time he was put to the test, he put on the damn near match of the year. Every single time he's in the ring.
It's kind of like Jordan when everybody said, "Oh,
Game
all
6.
Jordan can do is dunk." What he did in the offseason, he shot 500 jump shots a day. Oh, all he can do is shoot and dunk. He can do nothing else. He led the league in assists. Oh, he can do this. He can do this. So he reinvented himself every single time, which is MJF did. So my next question for you is female match of the year.
Female match of the year.
I love this.
You know what?
I love this.
Because this is a little recency bias, but I thought it stole the show on the pay-per-view that it was on, and I had so much fucking fun watching it. I'm gonna go with the women's War Games match, which is cheating, I know, because it's got like 10 women.
No, it's not.
That match was so much fun, even though it had clunky ass Shotzi in there. Everyone else is like top tier wrestler, and then there was Shotzi.
You're talking about Cynthia from the Rugrats?
Yeah, Cynthia. I've never seen someone who looks like they have no athleticism before being in the ring. Every time she runs, it looks like it's her first time running.
And I don't know what happened to her. She was good in the Indies.
No, she botched the hell out of it.
It's because of that haircut.
It was a ladder match. Was it a ladder match at Survivor Series? No, SummerSlam.
Yeah.
The ladder?
Yeah.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't know if Kairi Sane was giving her the potato to kind of make up for some of that stuff. But yeah, she took some stiff shots from her. So but she took it like a champ. So, you know,
Kairi don't play.
Kairi was not playing.
All right. So my last question, my thing. Then we go back to free for all. In 2023, debut of the year, new or old wrestler, debut of the year.
I said I asked a question about that, T.O. But
debut of the year. Damn, I tell you what I thought it was gonna be, but an injury cut it short. I was really pulling for Pretty Deadly. I thought they were gonna come up to the main roster and take it by storm. There's someone about those dudes, man. They get over everywhere they go, no matter what they do. And then the injury kind of is like it cut it short.
Fucking Ridge Holland.
Yeah, Ridge Holland.
Fucking Ridge.
Oh my god! I don't know why he's still employed. I don't understand why.
I think he's gonna
listen. As long as Nia Jackson's employed, he's going to enjoy. He got a counter argument. Like, if she's still here, I'm still here until she's fired. I'm not,
that's because she's related to The Rock, so of course she got pulled.
Wow.
So
Woody,
she got that head too.
So I'm a huge ECW guy. I remember living back home in Brooklyn. I had to wake up and watch it, and then right there that is watch BET Uncut. But I digress. Me personally, my one of my favorite feuds was RVD Jerry Lynn, and then behind that one was Mike Awesome. Mike motherfucking Awesome. Fucking Mike Awesome. May he rest in peace.
With Tanaka?
And Tanaka. Yeah. Dude, that man took so many chair shots. I felt bad for him and Spike. So what were your top three? I mean, I know you guys did a little segment, but I want you to dig deeper than that. What were your top three favorite ECW matches? And then follow up with your top three favorite ECW moments.
Ooh. I know one of my favorite. I tell you, so let's go matches first. Like, I will forever love Taz and Bam Bam. That is one of my favorite. When the with the Taz mission and the Bam Bam put into the ring, just that shit was so good.
But did they do it also? They did it twice, didn't they? Didn't do it on the ramp too?
Well, yeah, on the ramp, he tapped Bam Bam out. He was reaching for the ropes, and had tapped him out right before he got there. So I was literally watching that match 2 days ago.
So which one was your favorite one? The tap out? The tap out?
No,
or the first one?
They go through the ring because I'm a Bam Bam guy. So I like that he was able to last a little bit longer. Shit, I'm trying to think of which Jerry Lynn RVD match I want to say, because I don't know if you.
99. Was the Heatwave? It was 99.
It's that.
What
those dudes? I think I said this in one of the things I talked about them. They seem like they were genetically made to fight each other forever. Like they had just the perfect back and forth. There's no the dance of it all. It seemed like they just were in perfect step nonstop. I can't think of like a better combination of two wrestlers.
Shit, once Jerry Lynn took that damn mask off, he was free. He used to have a mask on.
Do you feel that? Okay, I asked that question afterwards. I have another question that I really want you to take. But you being in Philly, because you being in Philly, you have a whole different take of these ECW questions than anybody else. Okay, so that's two. One more match.
I'm gonna go with Sabu and Taz because they had
Which
that
one?
First pay-per-view?
Well, so Barely Legal '97.
Yes,
because they had the year-long feud leading up to it, and then they had that huge payoff. And not only was it just a great match and an amazing moment for wrestling, it was historically important because it helped cause that. It was that Paul Heyman way of storytelling where he was showing people that you can have the audience is smart enough and invested enough to have a year-long storyline with one major payoff at the end. And he's taken that and he's rolled with that in other things that he's done. And I think that's an important part of storytelling we have today is because of how successful Barely Legal was in '97.
You ever noticed that in that year-long rivalry that they didn't touch each other?
Exactly. That's what I mean. That was the beauty of it.
They didn't. Mm-hmm. But now, was this before or after the broken neck? It was after the broken neck, right? Sabu's broken neck?
Yeah.
It was after the broken neck, right?
After Taz broken neck.
It was Taz or Sabu's? This
Sabu had a broken neck because of Chris Benoit. That was like around 94, 95. There it is.
Yeah.
Taz had a broken neck after he came back. Remember, he used to be the Tasmaniac. He came back as Taz, the freaking submission machine, all that suplex. And he got serious. He started like a fucking Bambino and got the mafia thing with the leather jacket. And he was serious, but he was pissed off at Sabu because Sabu went to Japan and left him hanging. They had a tag team title match. So when Sabu came back, Taz was pissed off. Taz was pissed off at Sabu. He was pissed off at Paul Heyman. He was pissed off at everybody that was cheering Sabu coming back. And he been calling him out for a whole year. And then when I love. See, you guys talking my language because I love this match. Also, they was about to touch November to Remember. Never gonna forget it. Taz took over the show. He said, "If this motherfucker don't come out now, this show ain't happening." Sabu came out. They face to face for like 5 minutes. They about to touch. Lights went out. I'm like, you motherfucking Paul Heyman. Paul E. Dangerous, and I know him. You motherfucker. But that was cool. You just grew my childhood out. I'm sorry.
So my next question, before you go to your favorite moments, with ECW being the way it was, what hurt you most about what you liked about the rise of it, but what hurt you more of the fall of it? And then when they try to do the whole invasion thing. So as a Philly resident, as a person who I said ECW was Philly shit. That was Philly. When you think about ECW, you thought about Philly. What was your feelings during this whole debacle?
I mean, I could tell you the reason I think ECW was so special was the passionate fans. You know, there was a small arena. We had passionate fans that loved the product so much. And I think that was taken and perverted in a corporate structure where you took something and then you took it onto a mass product and try to sell that same passion and love, but on like this mass grand scale. And that's not what it was. It wasn't for the masses to enjoy. This wasn't for your casual guy like, oh, I'm gonna watch this and try this, see if I no, this was for the people that watched it every goddamn week and knew all these people and loved these people. And then when they try to just turn it into something, they're like, oh, we're gonna repackage it and sell it back into everyone again. It felt like they sold out. And that's like I said, it's a perversion of something we loved.
So Woody, I know how I felt, but I want somebody that's in that area that felt it, that pretty much inbred ECW. When WWE brought out One Night Stand, the first one, it felt that to how you feel about the first one. Then with the second one, they said, "Oh, we're gonna bring ECW," and it kind of to the same form they did with the first One Night Stand. Did you feel like WWE lied to you? Like, I feel like they lied to us. So I want to know how you really feel. Because they feel like they lied to you saying, oh, it's gonna be the same way. It's going to be the hardcore stuff. It's just that we got better cameras now. But then they brought out fucking zombie the first episode. So I'm sorry. But how did you feel about it? Because I know exactly how I felt about it. But for like I said, a guy from Philly that embraced it, and it was them. It was your company. It was not
Listen,
like you said, commercialized. How did you feel?
They had such a chance. If they literally could have given that idea of like, hey, Paulie Dangerously, we're gonna let you keep doing what you were doing, but now you have the budget behind you. Now you have the cameras and the machine, and we're gonna keep doing it. But you can tell right away that he did not have the same say he had. Everything had to be washed through the corporate filter, and that the thing that about ECW was the fact that, I mean, not to steal the phrase from the competition at that point, but it was raw. It was something that it was uncut. It was messy. The music was too loud and fucking pirated. Like they weren't paying for any of those rights.
Right.
There was way too much blood for what they needed to do. There was way too much violence for what they needed to do, and that's what was so good about it, is that it never got ran through any kind of filter.
That's the thing they said. Like for some people that think that ECW was just about hardcore, but they forget it was some great wrestlers and some great wrestlers that they know now.
Some of the best of all time. Yeah. Right.
So it's kind of weird that like you said that they ECW had its own. Like I said, it was Philly. It was the definition of Philadelphia. All right, like Philadelphia got the Seven Sisters, you got the Eagles, and you had ECW. Hell, I remember ECW took over the WWE show. The fans and the wrestlers came there and took over the show. So I mean, when you saw WWE, which was they trying to do a cash flow. Everybody know when the DVD came out, Rod Paul ECW was the only one seller. And they want to take advantage. Smart move, but didn't bring the essence or the same thing Paul did in the bingo hall. So
it was soulless.
That's the word.
That's a good word.
Before we go to commercial, Chris, can we answer that ECW question quick?
Well, actually, can we? Because like Marie got a series of questions. So first, So first, she said, "What is you guys' favorite indie promotion and favorite indie wrestler?"
Favorite indie promotion right now is DPW down in Carolina. I actually got two. I got DPW and House of Glory. And my favorite wrestler right now is...
I can't believe I put the K right
there. My favorite indie wrestler? Shit. Mr. Darius Carter. The Allfather.
Well, I want to say for personal reasons, because we are part of this situation. Pro wrestling are because we're a part of the situation that's going on right now, and with this learning about the champion and following his champion, actually speak to his champion, actually about to have this champion on the show before this big match that's about to happen.
Ooh. Yes, and that will be in
Isaiah Wolf. Wolf.
So that will be in, I think, sometime in January 24. Yeah, so we'll have him on the show. But yeah, everybody, we are going to go to commercial break. Once again, Woody, thank you so much for this interview. We learned so much from you, what you do, and we look forward to working with you in the past or in the future. Well, I'm saying the past.
We're doing this show with you again, you guys again, before Mania, and then we want to do something while Mania's happening. Because some of my guys are going out there. But if you can, at the commercial, stick with us if you're still up or willing to. We have some stuff that I think your take on a couple of things would make sense, and we wanted to hear your few words, especially after you guys' take on your podcast. That's the reason.
Definitely.
Okay.
I definitely come to the store next month. I ain't waiting to WrestleMania. I come to the store next month.
So everybody, we'll be right back with this little commercial. So we, take a little break, and then we'll start with WWE news, AEW news, and Ring of Honor. So yeah, we'll be right back.
Cool.
If I can find it, here we go.
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Ziggy the Beast from the Heels for Life podcast. And I just wanted to let y'all know that we are currently running a promotion. Yes, we are running a promotion on the Heels for Life store right now. I talked to Chris, and we wanted to do something special to show our appreciation for our listeners, our panelists, and all the people that have been rocking with us since day one. Now, typical heel Chris fashion, I think 1% or 2% will be good. But look, as a resident baby face on a heel show, I said, bruh, let's do 10% off. And then I thought about it, and I said, you know what? Let's do 20%. Let's go the extra mile. So as your resident baby face on the heel show, I can say, as you see right now down below in the ticker, you use the promo code Heel Christmas for 20% off of your order right now in the Heels for Life store. So what are you waiting for? Use the promo code now.
Wow.
Now on wrestling, true believers. It's a great. You already know the vibes, so I don't need to get into that. Anyway, hopefully you guys are enjoying episode 238 with our boys from the SVW, Suplex Vintage Wrestling. Shout out to them for coming on our podcast and just chopping up with us, But I want to pass along some promotions that they got going on. This is some cool ass promotions, and I wanted to share with you guys. Their first promotion is they got a big holiday sale, 20% off for the rest of the year. That includes belts, that includes t-shirts, and all that good shit. And then also they got a raffle that's going on where you can win 2 WrestleMania tickets of the purchase for their Hardcore Cafe shirts. So everybody check that out. Also, if you are in the Philadelphia area, and if you want to visit their store is pretty cool. I actually seen their store inside and out, online or whatever, but I would love to go and visit their store. But if you want to go and you want to visit their store, here's their address. It's 628 South Street, Philadelphia, PA, 19147. Once again, that address is 628 South Street, Pennsylvania, PA, 19147. So shout out to them, and now back to the show.
What a?
We are back.
What a?
Yeah, all right.
Still here with us.
All right.
Yeah, man. I'm still rocking.
All right. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. All right. So let's talk. Let's get into some WWE shit.
Before you do that, are you a heel or your face?
Man, I'm a heel all the way through and through.
There you go.
I could tell by the comments at the bottom of my posts that when we repost our clips from our podcast that I'm definitely heel because I get the people riled up whether I like to or not.
Okay, all right. So now this question right here is definitely not a race joke, but I have to ask this: do you like raisins on top of your potato salad?
What the fuck?
Man, I stay away from raisins. I'll go 2 scoops in a breakfast cereal, but that's about it.
That's the fucking answer I love. That's the answer, and let's keep it moving. Shit, goddamn.
Oh my goodness.
A little razzle dazzle.
All right.
You need somebody on his side. That's all. You need somebody on his side.
So, on Raw this week, Shinsuke blasts Cody Rhodes in the face with green mist to end their match.
It was red.
I seen their match, But then I just kind of turned it off a little bit. You know, he basically okay. So basically, Shinsuke wanted to prove a point that Cody Rhodes is nowhere on his level. And the one thing I will honestly say, this is probably the best character development for Shinsuke in a very long time. Even though he should have won the WWE Championship back when he fought AJ Styles at WrestleMania 34, but I digress.
Preach.
But and then also CM Punk. CM Punk, you know, draw out promo. You know, we already knew that he was going to stay on Raw. We already knew it. But then it's what followed afterwards.
Yes.
I needed, my soul needed this. I am with Seth Rollins all the fucking way. He gives me that energy that CM Punk, you do not need to be here. The only reason why you are here in the first place is because you want a platform where you can run your mouth. Now we are getting Christian Punk. We are getting PG Punk. We are getting we getting the Punk that not exactly deserved, but it's just we're getting watered down Punk for a reason. And you know, he got behavioral problems. So of course, and Seth Rollins pointed that shit out. He's like, listen, we know that, you know, if you don't be on your best behavior, it's basically a one and done. So I can say,
this your last chance.
Yeah, this is your last chance, and you know, but the whole promo, it kind of mirrors the whole thing with Hangman Page when him and CM Punk was like going back and forth.
Yes.
So I was just like, I still loved it. It gave me life. This was like actually the moment of the night for me.
I still say that Seth, when Seth said it, I believe it more from Seth because it's the honest truth how he feels. And and get this for a minute. We ain't getting no razzle dazzle, no dance. We ain't getting no song. We got to me no raisins, no hot sauce, nothing. We got to me. We got the what he used to call himself, not the visionary, but the Messiah. I think it was, right?
Monday Night Messiah.
The Messiah, because he blessed
Jesus.
He blessed CM Punk. He blessed
him with the holy water.
And,
yes.
Oh, Philip. It looked like Philip. My lip was tripping a little bit.
He did.
What you tripping a little bit for? But you know what? Like you said, people were saying that they thought that it was gonna be they'd rather see CM Punk versus the other guy, the tribal guy. This is where the money. This is where the money's at right here.
Speak his name.
This is. I will not right now. This is where the money's at. Because listen, man, I'm sorry. A little bit of real shit could bring some money in. And this is how I said. Yeah. I said this with AEW. They dropped the ball.
Yes,
they had it.
Wait. See, I wouldn't. No, I'm not.
No. We said this. You said this too.
I didn't. No, I did not say that. No. I said that CM Punk dropped the ball when this man was sitting back and saying that he wanted. No.
I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about that.
Then what are we talking about?
We're talking about when he came back and they had
I feel like I'm getting bullied.
FTR, CM Punk and FTR against the Elite, but the Elite did not want to work with CM Punk. They said no, we don't want to play with him. They had CM Punk against King Omega. They said no.
Yes, I would agree with.
We don't want to play with him.
Right, I agree with that.
He comes to WWE. They knew how Seth Rollins feel about him. Right. Hell, they probably knew who else felt about CM Punk. But guess what? They gonna do money because they're like, this is money. We're gonna be professional about it. We don't like his ass. we want to make money too. So go ahead. I'm gonna tag you and go. Pow.
All right. So one thing about the WWE that people fail to realize, or they try to, they know how to make money. At the end of the day, they will sit these motherfuckers down and say, look, I get it. You don't like you, but know what? Your pockets are gonna love you. So this is what we're gonna do. You're gonna get on board. You're gonna get on board. We're gonna do business. We're gonna get paid. All right. Tony Khan said, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing right now. This shit.
Where's the muffins
right now?
So the thing is now.
Wait. Let me finish. Then he goes, You know what? I'm scared of my motherfucking life. This motherfucker threw a table and video camera at me. Holy shit. I don't know what to do. Where's Arn Anderson? Arn, where's your gun? And nothing happened. Tony Khan needs somebody to sit there and delegate this shit. Not an in-ring talent. Somebody who is not an in-ring talent to sit there and handle these situations. Because if they would have sat down, because the Young Bucks were like, oh yeah, you know what? Young Bucks were willing to talk. Young Bucks like, nah, fuck out of here. I don't want to fucking talk to this Jamook. You know what I mean?
I agree.
But imagine if Tony really put his foot down and moved the coke to the side and said, you know what? I'm the boss. This is what we're going to do. We'll do business and then we'll figure out later and call it a day.
I agree.
Imagine where we will be at right now. So before Chris goes, Woody, what is your take? Because you guys had the showing at Survivor Series with Punk. What was you guys' feeling this whole Punk run in AEW to the end and now to the Punk now?
What they're doing with Seth is exactly what needs to be done, and you're absolutely right about that. And it's a no-brainer because he's telling the truth. It's speaking from the heart. They don't like each other, but the difference there is that they don't like each other, and that's fine. You can get over that shit. Money will heal that, no problem. The thing with the Young Bucks and the Elite is there was a lawsuit. The fact that once they put that shit in the court of law, that messed everything up because the reason they couldn't sit down and have a conversation is because they weren't legally allowed to. You know, they could never do that locker room justice because they took it out of the locker room courtroom and put it into the real courtroom, and that messed everything up.
Question.
Whose fault was that? Who fault was that?
Let me interject real quick. So once again, this moist energy that T.O. likes to have, you making it seem like no, I'm coming for you.
It's not moist energy.
No, it is moist energy because number one, you just sat here and was just making it seem like WWE is the Wizard of fucking Oz. Okay?
No, because they know we're doing this.
Wait. The thing about it is that if Punk did it multiple times. Back home, if Punk
this is what that fan was talking about. This is what that fan was talking about.
2021. Okay,
I understand that, but I'm saying, this is what it was no moist energy. If this is what they're known for doing,
energy.
how many situations have they been to or they've been through where like two individuals did not like each other, but know what? For the good of business, for the great of business, for the great of your pocket and their pocket, we're gonna make this work. Tony Khan could not do that. It had to do with no moist energy. It had to do with exactly
because I know how you feel about WWE.
It doesn't matter. I watch AEW, Chris. It doesn't matter.
No.
This is why I gotta go through it.
I'm not them. I'm motherfucking him.
I don't know what him means.
Look at me right now. Look at me.
I don't know what that means.
Right
he needs business.
Right now. No. I'm saying right now.
Take your glasses
off. I am him. I can't see. but honestly, what I'm saying is the truth though. Imagine if Tony Khan would have taken those steps and be like, hey, you know what? I'm the boss. This is what's going to happen. What if Tony Khan would have sit there and stopped him from sitting there going on that rant? And matter of fact, Woody, if you sit there and start Phil Brooks eating muffins, dogging your partner and your boss, what would happen to you? Right there in front of everybody.
That shit's not happening. That shit don't fly.
Exactly. So for him, for Mr. Fantasy Booker, Mr. Best Friend, give me a hug. Bring it in. Give me a hug. Bring it in. Give me a hug. Give me a hug. My best friend. You know what I mean? So yeah, if you would have taken the extra precautions to sit there and say, no, hey, you're not gonna do this, shut him down. I mean, thing is too, MJF does the same thing kind of. MJF kind of reels it in. He's like, hey, I don't like this guy, but fuck him. Fuck him. Fuck him. And Jeff kind of does it too. He does. But Tony kind of realized that, you know what? We need this asshole. We need him.
And I agree, Marie, that Tony Khan, in certain aspects, he is really, really good.
Yes, he is.
But then there's the other aspect where he is seriously lacking. Now, what Woody just said, they literally threw everything out the window as soon as everything went to the courts. When everything went to the courts, they couldn't talk, they couldn't be in matches. I mean, hey, it is what it is. But no one told CM Punk to air out his grievances in the middle of a media scrum. So like two do not make a right. Two wrongs do not make a right. That's what I meant.
I was just gonna ask who fouled? Was it the Young Bucks?
Everybody was goddamn dog got hurt. A dog got hurt.
I don't know, allegedly.
But
poor Larry.
Listen, what I think is important here is I think we need to focus on the fact that CM Punk isn't doing shit, right? This dude is not important. What's happening now is that he didn't choose to come back to WWE.
Yeah, no choice.
WWE is the only place that would take him.
No,
and they're going to pick him up. But they're going to pick him up like a little baby, and they're going to put him in the ring with a great worker like Seth. And they're going to say, hey, go talk about this out there. We're going to cut you a promo, and we're going to build you a T-shirt, and we're going to get you over here. And all you have to do is just not fuck it up. Just sit there and be good and don't fuck it up, and we will make you money.
Yo, I like this.
Shut up and go out there and do
I like
telling you.
You know what's fucked up about this whole situation? You know what's really fucked up? That we really need to talk about. Why is Seth the damn gatekeeper? They did this shit when Cody came back.
Yes, because he's the best in the world.
Seth Rollins. So
he's the best in the world.
No. Fuck that. Don't erase CM Punk's finish.
No, he is.
CM Punk's finish.
He is the best in the world right now. Name another wrestler right now. Name one wrestler right now that's better than Seth Rollins.
I ain't talking about Seth. I'm talking about CM Punk.
No,
we know he don't drink
milk,
milk.
but that's the reason why they do it. Seth is a gatekeeper. But name one wrestler
that's what I'm saying.
right now that's better than Seth Rollins.
But hear what I'm saying. Hear what I'm saying.
Who?
No, hear what I'm saying. Hear what I'm saying. If you don't like CM Punk or you want to put him on the fucking spot, don't put him with Seth. Make like I'm saying this right now. He talked about your company. He ran your company fucking down for years, for fucking years. Then you come back and give him this grand return, make him the last segment of Monday Night Raw, which was a waste of my fucking 4 minutes, and shit. And you going with the best, right? The best in the world. See him on Seth Rollins. No, you make his ass fumble. You make his ass fumble on the biggest stage in the possible, WrestleMania, just like fucking Shane McMahon did when he tried that damn fucking leapfrog. Make his ass, because you know it takes one fucking in that shit.
No,
if he's the best,
put that tribalism up right there. That one right there. Put that bullshit.
What?
I think I still got it.
Put that tribalism right there. Up right there.
Oh, here you go.
Put that dog water.
What happened?
That horseradish. No. Exactly. Marie, I don't know what weed I don't know what synthetic weed you're smoking right now.
No.
Don't talk about weed.
Synthetic.
In front of me?
Spicing it up.
Yeah, I don't smoke them funny cigarettes, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah,
I gotta tell you,
talking about bootleg.
Get your cigarettes from Liv Morgan, sweetheart. But that was
Speaking of Liv Morgan, I wasn't gonna bring this up, but listen.
Tio, sit down. Sit down right here.
She's definitely invited to the cookout.
I gotta applaud this man.
She definitely invited to the cookout. She's definitely going through hard times.
She actually look good without makeup.
She do. Look at Elsa. Looking like Elsa.
It's funny because I actually did a video about this.
Yes, you did. That shit fucking
Hey, you know what? Hey, Marie, your son typed that. Ground him.
Oh my God,
ground him.
Fucking
send him to boarding school.
Listen, hey, she look good.
Oh my God,
without makeup now.
You
look better than Sunny.
Let's go back to Raw though for a second.
Woo.
So there was actually some good. I can't believe I'm actually talking about Raw this week.
It was a good episode.
So
I told you.
It was solid. It was a solid episode.
I know. So Yeet, Jey Uso got it back. So the funny thing is that it's copyrighted by a indie wrestler. So WWE had to put down give this man the bag in order for this Yeet to be used by Jey Uso again. Now,
how much was it? Cause
I don't know. Yeah, they disclosed that.
Because that man took that down.
No, I'm hearing the rumors that the guy actually let some things lapse and he didn't file it correctly, so they were able to actually sweep it out from underneath him.
Wait, what?
I believe Casey Hoffman fumbled the bag. I believe that's what happened. I think he had it right there. Listen, I hope.
You know why?
That heart of heart, I hope this guy got paid, but I don't think he did.
You know why?
I think they took it from him.
Oh, that is some bullshit.
I think because he didn't think it was over.
It is over. Everybody.
No. When he did it
at that time, for himself, it wasn't over.
It wasn't over.
Yeah, dude.
So now that guy
copyright law.
Smiley, no, hey, Smiley, hey, time out. Smiley says she knows what happened. Smiley, I'm gonna say,
hey, what's up, Smiley? What's going on with you?
Can we bring her on? Smiley, can you come on?
Yeah, Smiley, if you want to come on, you can. I'll give you the
Smiley.
link.
Smiley, blink twice if you can come on.
Oh my God, really?
Wow. Okay.
But real quick. Hey, Woody, I have a quick question for you, right? Can you name? She can't come on. Can you name 2 wrestlers right now that are better and safer in the ring than Seth Rollins?
Damian Priest and Drew Gulak.
Ooh.
Oh man, I was about to say Rich Holland. I'm about to fire you.
Smiley, I'm about to DM you on TikTok.
Listen, like you're talking about. Those are 2 people. There's a reason Damian Priest wrestled Bad Bunny because they knew someone how to take care of that guy. And Drew Gulak, they send him down to wrestle with like Stone Cold when they got to get him back in ring shape because he's one of the best, safest workers out there. And the dude's just top to bottom, an amazing wrestler across the board.
But do you feel that? But like Seth Rollins is one of the safest guys in wrestling right now.
I think he got over his hump of separating shoulders and breaking necks with his Sting and Finn Balor.
That
was 2.
It wasn't a Goldberg moment.
He broke the Invisible Man's nose. He broke John Cena's nose.
It was not a Goldberg moment.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't a Goldberg moment.
You can't see me.
You can't see that nose either. That shit was disappointing.
One take that I do want to from Raw is that squash match with Rhea and Rhea. And now the setup now the setup for a potential good feud. How do we see this feud going? And do we see this feud going anywhere in a positive way? Anybody?
I'm sorry.
They've had such trouble.
I'm thinking
they've had such trouble getting Rhea Ripley any kind of like real person to go against, a real honest to God feud. So I'm hopeful for anything they can try to throw at it.
Do you feel this is it?
No.
Really?
I think Ivy been down at NXT for so long. I think she's ready to have a solid match with Rhea. I don't know about
a solid match.
Solid match.
Yeah, but
now I don't know.
It's not that feud.
Yeah, I don't know after that it's going to be like a rematch, a continuation, anything like that. But I think
it's not going to be. It's not going to be real until they get Becky in there, and then they're going to save that for Mania.
Bro, speaking of Becky, I want to ask y'all this. So Becky, her and Nia Jax had a little conversation.
That was the best promo for women's wrestling right now, and because it was some truth behind it. Becky was a fucking
I'm gonna get you on in 1 second. Let me get through this one real quick. So, there was a lot of shade that was thrown. Nia Jax said in so many words that she made the man.
Mm-hmm. It's the truth.
So if it wasn't her breaking her nose, that she would be the man. And then, and hold on. And then Becky said this about Nia Jax's knees. She said, even your knees won't even help you get up. That was bogus as fuck.
It wasn't bogus because the Samoans are known to having bad knees, hence her cousin Tamina. That's how the Rock bought her a one-story house. But then what Nia said was true. Becky was a mid-carder. She was no main event until she got her face fucking broken.
You know what? I'll go this far. The fans start liking her when she beat the shit out of Charlotte at the SummerSlam. All right, but it start dwindling down. It start going south, especially when they made the match between her and Ronda for Survivor Series. That's when she got her nose broke. She got punched in the face. So it was no one didn't know nothing until she did the fucking famous pose in the audience doing this and her nose this way and bleeding up. And, that's a picture.
She looked like Owen Wilson. Owen Wilson's little sister.
But you know what's crazy? How husband and wife had the best promo of the night. Like, in the same
very
night.
Much so. Nice.
Seth and Becky.
Yes, both of them had some dope ass promos.
And the
fact that baby's first word's gonna be a promo too.
I'm telling you, mommy, you don't give me my milk. And not to mention the knee joint you said, Chris. How about the one where she said you the most dangerous woman in the wrestling world?
It's the truth.
To careers, and they was just throwing facts. It was like a facts battle.
He ain't lying. I mean, for real. But no, let me get Smiley on real quick so she can talk about this whole thing with hey Smiley.
Hi.
So tell us the tea about this whole thing with Yeet.
Get her the big screen.
Okay.
Put on the big screen.
Big screen. No,
put on the screen.
Yeah, you
put on the big screen. Yes. Talk.
There we go. Yeah.
Okay. So from what my knowledge is, from what I know through my friends, he is a very small time indie wrestler, and he has not wrestled in I don't know how long. He deleted all social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. He don't get on none of that. He hasn't been seen in I don't know how long. So he's supposed to re-up on his Yeet thing, but he never did. So I guess the WWE lawyers, when they first looked at it, somebody already has it, patent, copyrighted, all that. But he didn't, I guess it lapsed and he didn't renew it. So the lawyers just said, snatch.
Oh.
Wait. So when you trademark, you gotta renew it like a damn license.
You gotta renew it. Like how many years you gotta renew it? It's like every year?
I don't know. That I don't know. But he did not.
It's like a damn passport.
He didn't renew his thing. He didn't. He kind of just let it get suspended. So
are you telling me that WWE actually obtained Yeets now?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So they can sell it on T-shirts. He can say it. He can do everything he wants because old boy doesn't own it anymore. He let it get suspended because he didn't. I guess he didn't renew his shit. He just let the trademark get suspended, and the lawyer said, "We got the money." Took that shit.
So he didn't believe that it was over or something. It's a waste of time, or
every 10 years. I just googled it. It's every 10 years.
Oh wow!
Damn.
Like the way his T-shirts and all that is made, he has Yee on it, but also he has the Pikachu tail on it. And if he wants to fight, he can't copyright that because that's Nintendo shit. So if he wants to copyright that whole thing, he's gonna have to fight Nintendo's lawyers, and I don't think he has Nintendo lawyers' money.
Yeah, so it's every 10 years she had to renew it. It said every 10 years. Every 10 years to the date.
Yeah, he let it get suspended. So once it gets suspended, you don't own it anymore. So the lawyers picked that shit up, paid them, and he no longer owns Heat.
So he fucking WWE lawyers like fucking hyenas. I swear to God.
That is.
It costs a decent amount of money to re-up those too. The copyright's no cheap process. If you're gonna do a good firm copyright, you have to go through. He's a very small
time indie wrestler. He only does shindies. Even I had never heard of him until this shit came up. I'm like, who the fuck is that? Mm-hmm. I had no idea who the fuck he was. I'm just like,
you try to find a picture of him. You can only find one low quality, low resolution image of him.
He doesn't really do shows like that. He's not big. He's not a big time indie wrestler. No one really knew who the fuck he was before Yeet became a thing.
But he had it.
Well, that's sad.
Had it.
So he could have at least got millions and millions of dollars off.
He could have
got paid for that.
He could have. He could have got paid.
He could have got paid off.
He could have got paid off. But because he let that shit get suspended, it was no longer his, so he wasn't getting a dime. Not a dime.
Ladies and gentlemen, you just got some breaking news from Hot Side Hills Life Wrestling Podcast.
I know that's right.
Not pay his damn shit.
Smiley,
God, I love me some damn.
So Smiley, before you leave us, and once again, we thank you for jumping on. We miss Mr. Cookout, miss having you on the Cookout. Yes, you are really down and in touch with the indie scene. So I have a question. We're doing our Healy Awards. So I have a question for you. I have a two-part question for you, right? What was the indie match of the year, and who is the indie promotion of the year?
Definitely indie match of the year was definitely Brian Keith versus Speedball Mike Bailey at Freelance Wrestling, which you can go watch right now on IWTV. Go watch the freaking replay. It was an insane match. I was there live. I saw all of it. It was crazy. That's indie match of the year. That was crazy.
She's my friend. She's my friend.
All right, and indie promotion of the year?
She's my friend.
Promotion of the year. I would say mine. I would say Freelance, but I'm gonna have to like give
talk your
it
shit. Talk your shit.
Freelance puts in the fucking work. We put in the fucking work. But if I had, I would say we top 10. But if I had to put a number, I would definitely say I had to give it to them. But GCW, they be out here doing the damn thing. GCW be putting in the fucking work out there. I love me some
GCW.
Okay, curveball.
Yes.
Curveball.
Yeah, some good people
right here. Storyline of the year, rather is mainline or indie. Best storyline of the year.
We put her on the spot, huh?
Oh my, there's so many.
Best storyline of the year, whether it's indie or mainline.
First one pop your head. Go.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know any indie storyline right now because there's so many of them. I can't choose one. But right now, main one, Bloodline. It's gotten stale. It's gotten real stale. It's of the year. Like that is. It needs to be a movie.
I thought we were gonna say Ruthless Lala and Tiberius versus Isaiah Wolf and Big Daddy, but I
don't even know what's going on in that right now.
Listen. Just go on Twitter and go try to find the top, and then just go down.
Yeah,
you're gonna enjoy it.
Like
a novel.
I'm somewhat very much in the middle because Isaiah is like that's my right hand. Love me some fucking Isaiah. I don't know. I know Ruthless was my friend. That's the whole thing. But whatever she's doing, like girl, like you're making all the prolific look bad. Like girl,
wow. Oh wow.
Saucy.
And this is the
reason
reason why Heels for Life starts the shit that we start. And it's only because of me. It's because of me.
I have no comment on that.
I'm sorry, like you over here trying to fucking be all up on under evil Tommy. And Isaiah's trying to be a champion. Like Isaiah's out here living his life trying to be a champion, and evil Tommy's just right on his ass. Like, are you fucking him?
But Smiley,
now this is going to start a whole new realm because there's a question that I asked.
More likely it is, but Smiley, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you, Smiley, for your intake.
Yes. I will see you on Tuesday. You coming to the show on Tuesday?
But yeah, sure.
All right.
Now.
See you, sweetie.
Bye.
Good night. Wow.
All right.
That's insane.
We get the scoops, goddammit.
We get the scoops.
That's what. Smiley's a source. Definitely.
Oh my God.
All right, y'all. Let's go to SmackDown.
Jesus.
SmackDown, y'all.
SmackDown.
All right.
There's only one thing I want to talk about on SmackDown.
One thing
Ajax. AJ Styles.
Yo, how much?
That must be his Wheaties.
Listen,
how much do you think he weighs now? How much do you think he weighs?
I would say like 260.
What is he? 5'9"?
He's small, so
he's Woody's height.
That's
Woody's height.
They look like 225.
Wait, how tall are you, Woody?
I'm 5'11".
Oh,
I'm 5'11".
Oh, y'all taller than me. God damn it.
You're tall too.
Yes. Anybody's taller than wear Timbs. We all know that.
No, but Enforcer is tall too. That's what I'm saying. Like, he's tall. He's like 5'11". I think you 5'11", right?
If you wear
5'10".
if you wearing Timbs or lugs, you're tall as fuck.
Okay, then I'm 6.
So let's talk about SmackDown real quick, y'all. So SmackDown was interesting, to say the least.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so first, Randy Orton, he literally called out the Bloodline. This is when Roman Reigns came back after his, I guess, 3-month stay on his couch. He decided to come back to work.
Oh my God.
Not to be shady, respectfully and disrespectfully. So Randy Orton basically said, "Hey, I haven't forgave you. I'm going to challenge you for that WWE Championship." So basically, this is Roman's next Scooby snack. He's going to eat up Randy Orton. I don't know. I don't know what they're doing at this point. Once again, at this point, Randy Orton is just another number for Roman. Under the W column. So whatever. But it makes very great television because Randy Orton said that you need to understand that I am the legend killer, and I'm going to remind you of that. He said, you're gonna have to keep that belt warm for me, but I'm going to take that belt off of you. We already know that man's lying. So he tried to do an RKO on Roman, but then
he told me like, right. You better check your jaws.
And I think he left the ring, didn't he? He left the
Randy left the ring.
Yeah, he left the ring, and saying like, the bloodline would just stand there talking like, I'm gonna get you, saying
fuck you, man.
So
I'm gonna tell my mom.
So now, I think toward the end of the night, I think Randy got beat up by the bloodline, and then LA Knight comes out, tries to assist, and then AJ Styles come out. This is his first time back after injury. I think he was like on a 2-month injury or something like that.
No, it was longer than that.
It's like 4 months, 5 months.
Comes out there, whoops ass or whatever, and then the next thing you know, he turns heel and beats up on LA Knight.
Now, hold on. I'm going to tell you right now, it might not be heel. I'm going to say this. If you watch TNA Wrestling, which I know you don't, Chris, but
I kind of figured that they're doing that from that angle.
Yeah.
Because, that's the only way that them two would interact with each other from TNA. So I thought
not even that. AJ Styles had a character where he was going to be a loner.
I remember that.
So, so I'm thinking that because we haven't seen AJ Styles like this. Like, had his all black phenomenal shirt. He usually have a black with some white lining, but he was black on black.
With some blue.
Mm-hmm. Right. So he did that, and at the same time, he attacked LA Knight, stood there, and you look at Randy Orton. Randy Orton's like, because remember earlier that Randy Orton told him, "Stay out my business. I don't need your help. Why you can come out here?" And another thing, he deserved that for disrespecting those damn Timbs. That's another story.
Oh my God! Did you guys see what he did to those Timbs?
See, don't.
Woody, did you see that?
We pay attention.
No, I didn't see that.
Woody, he was in Saudi. It was during the Saudi Arabia, right? Us East Coast people, like we treat him as a holy grail. He had his Timbs laced up like they're motherfucking army combat boots.
It looked like
you can't be choking the butters like that.
I got a video where my man said, "Why you look like you about to do a finger splash?" Like, what you doing? Right? So
them things were choked up like he ate 2 Popeyes biscuits with no water.
That man ankles need to breathe.
Wow.
Ankles need to breathe. But that's a whole other story. But the thing with LA Knight, right now, he got them thinking. He got AJ Styles, everybody thinking, because he walked out. Like I said, he looked at Randy, but then he walked out and looked at Roman. Mm-hmm. After he just gave Roman Reigns the phenomenal form. So, like, didn't do shit. Just walked out, looked down, and walked away. It's the same shit he did in TNA. He attacked both sides and walked away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now, I'm seeing that. Now, I got to wait till next week, because if he come back and just attack LA Knight, then, it's a heel turn. It just gives LA Knight something to do.
But it just kind of gave me, like, heel energy a little bit, because it's like, why did you attack a face? Like, I thought you was a face, and like I say, it makes if you're anti everyone, then you kind of are a heel. And like that lone wolf kind of is a heel in a way. So right,
I think the most important thing he did. Right. Most important thing he did though was he did a phenomenal He's been on the show for how long?
I think
the first thing he does,
the
first thing he does is a phenomenal forearm in jeans. God damn.
Skinny jeans at that?
Those
jumping over like 3 dudes in jeans. Yeah.
Those are some Walmart Wranglers.
Ballsy.
You said Walmart?
Walmart
Wranglers.
Walmart Wranglers.
But it's like like backstage or whatever, the cameras were following AJ Styles. It's like, AJ, do you want to comment why you attacked the LA Knight? He said no.
Nope.
He just kept walking.
That's it.
Now, is there anything else on SmackDown that you guys wanted to talk about? Because I actually wanted to go back and talk about Drew McIntyre.
Yes, I do want to talk about something because I see the dirt sheets and they're full of shit. Everybody's harping on Charlotte being gone for 9 months over knee injury. No. 9 months mean one thing in my book. She knocked the fuck up.
No.
Oh,
she knocked up. And do you know? And you know what? This goes back to my take a couple months ago. Actually, it was last year. Whoever wrestles against fucking Asuka gets pregnant.
Oh, wait, got the good luck Chuck.
Wait, what?
Hey.
Whoever normally wrestles against Asuka and loses ends up getting pregnant.
Alexa Bliss,
Becky,
they do stuff differently in Japan.
Becky, Alexa,
Carmella.
But you know what? I also heard that's a very strange take, but I mean it's kind of accurate.
I mean,
but this is the thing. I've heard
they're not on the outs, Joe. They're not on the outs because they were just together taking lovey-dovey pictures not too long ago.
But I also heard that there's a possibility that Sasha Banks is coming back to WWE.
Rumble. Hey, Forster, didn't I just say that?
But I don't believe that voice energy.
Okay, look.
Everybody
knows that I'm a WWE mark. And I'm sorry, I'm tired of on both sides. I love AEW. I enjoy watching AEW. I love WWE. I watch Impact, TNA. I mean, if I can, I watch MLW. I watch wrestling. But just because three motherfuckers jumped the ship, and Forster said it in our chat, they disrespected this woman and called her unprofessional. I'm sorry, Woody, with all due respect, that's like you calling us a nigga and then expect us to come back on, come to your store, come to your fucking podcast. It's not gonna happen. So for them to call her unprofessional live multiple motherfucking times, you know what I mean? Like for her to come back, that's gonna be the biggest. Mr. Bojangles, Mr. Jangling, Mr. Dance for Me Boy, aka Booker T, or Mark Henry. Come on, you look like a gorilla. You know what I mean? Like all this shit. She stood her ground. She stood on business. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'll go. Thank you for saying that. I'll definitely go there. Like y'all keep that same energy. Y'all was on live television. Michael Cole said it was Corey Graves. Unprofessional,
and that's why.
Oh no, it's Michael Cole too. It's Michael Cole too.
No, this is okay. So Joe, I don't know how you're gonna say that that's not the same. Yes, the fuck it is. No. Hopefully we're talking about the same thing. I don't want to misquote you or anything. But my whole thing is like this. Y'all cannot sit up here and talk about y'all want her back because y'all got CM Punk. Stay moist, keep feel, do what you do. However, now you up there talking about getting Sasha Banks after you motherfuckers was online and y'all was telling everybody, oh, you fuck Sasha Banks. She's unprofessional. Well, now you want her to come back for the Royal Rumble? What?
So who will be in the wrong? She'll be in the wrong?
No.
If she come back?
Yes.
She'll be no better than CM Punk. Why are you coming back? Remember, the company tried to kill you, right? Sasha Banks, the company discriminated you, right?
Cody Rhodes, they made you
Stardust. Yeah. I mean, they like I said, listen, their screen was blank when you were trying to say, hey, can I do something else? Their screen was blank. You came back to the WWE because you wanted fucking pyro. The fuck? How does that work?
No. Wasn't she rumored to be signing with AEW anyway?
It
was all set to happen, and then
what happened was that they stopped.
That's gone.
Yeah, they stopped. It's no longer in conversation. She was supposed to have came in August, but she got injured, and that was around the time the All In when she was there sitting there.
Yeah.
They supposed to have done business around that time, but I guess they couldn't come up with the right numbers.
Yeah, and what
So,
Sasha
I don't believe
more
that's
than
over.
anything is
I
she
don't
said
think
that
it's
she wants
over.
the bag. Well, if
Yeah.
you're not talking money, she ain't listening to you.
Talking Monet.
Yeah.
Monet, she's the CEO.
You know.
Yeah, I don't think it's over. I don't see her coming back to WWE. I think if she goes anywhere, it's either sticking on the indies, hitting her New Japan, doing the shit that she wants to do.
Is that Joe?
Or she goes
Yes, that is. Joe, once again,
that's
like
light skinned ass.
You right? Stop being racist.
My brother,
Be quiet.
man.
So the issue is that you're right. It is business. But the thing about it is, let's talk about that thing called nepotism, okay? Because if you can do that shit for Charlotte, then you can do that shit for Sasha Banks. Because
okay, but
we can sit here and
about
we can
Charlotte. Talk the shit about Becky too, because Becky does the same shit that Charlotte does times 2, but nobody goes there and talks shit on Charlotte, on Becky.
Once again, sometimes it's all about this, and we don't want to talk about that shit behind closed doors. We want to talk about that, but we don't want to talk about that in front of people. You know what I'm saying?
Like The Rock.
You say that name. You know how he feels about that name.
Okay. All right. So, Woody, you know The Rock is mixed, right? He's Samoan and black, right? And you know how The Rock never acknowledges the black side of it, only acknowledges the Samoan side. Every time I say this, because he gets pissed, he hates that. The fact that Black History Month comes up, they say The Rock. And you're like, The Rock
look at him.
Man doesn't even know that he black.
But
no, I don't. Yeah.
But my thing is the thing with Charlotte and Becky is like the same thing with LeBron James and Seth Curry coming on Draymond Green. If Draymond Green was on the Lakers doing the shit that he was doing, they would jump down LeBron's throat talking about, oh yeah, you're supposed to be a leader and this, that, and the third. But now Steph is the leader of that team, and he's not saying that to Draymond. We always jump on Charlotte's back and
you brought up Draymond's.
I know. I'm on some shit tonight.
Draymond, your career is right here in wrestling. Bring your ass to wrestling.
Let me
100%, yeah.
But we quick to jump on Charlotte. But yeah, Charlotte squashes. Charlotte can walk up and get a title match and get all this stuff like that. Becky does the same shit, but nobody says shit about it. And it is the same thing, Joe.
Joe, I mean, but nepotism. He don't have any family in the business. I think that's what Joe was saying, that's not the same thing. So, I don't know. I'm just
Joe's the type of person
that will have a nice debate on Tuesday.
Oh yeah, we are.
Joe is
I already
here's my hot take on Joe.
He gonna be in my inbox. He gonna be in my inbox. Something, man, Chris, we need to talk about this shit right here.
Yep. Joe's the type to eat a chopped cheese with salmon.
What the fuck?
What? What? Oh my!
That's my hot take.
Don't you disrespect chopped cheese like that ever again on this show? What the fuck wrong with you?
All right, y'all. So we
see that Chris's face. Chris was like, "What the hell?"
I'm not in that.
What?
Okay. So let's talk about AEW. So it's going to be like a couple of things that we're going to talk about, whatever. Let me see.
Tony Khan's a devil.
Shut up. Trying to think. Yeah, John Moxley versus Swerve.
No, you gotta start with this.
Might as well.
You chose violence. You chose violence.
Chris,
bullshit.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's what I'm saying.
Chris is right now. Is wearing black Air Forces right now, ladies and gentlemen.
He probably is.
No. My whole thing is that like I kind of had a feeling that Swerve was going to lose, but they're telling the story because at the end of the day, when Swerve get that lick back, it's going to mean something. It's really going to mean something. I still feel that he is going to win the whole entire thing. This 2024 is going to be Swerve's year. I bet you he is going to be AEW champion. He is going to be the first, I think, 4 crown champion in AEW.
Okay, but what quarter? First, second, and third, or fourth quarter will he be champion?
I would say second quarter. I would say probably like around
third.
Maybe All In, Double or Nothing, something like that, maybe.
Wherever it's full gear.
Yeah, but see, the thing is, what's going to happen is whatever happens at World's End is really going to determine what's going to happen in the next 6 months, if that makes sense.
Why you say that?
Because I believe MJF is going to lose to Samoa Joe. I really believe that. I think they're going to do that. They're going to, yeah. I think he's going to.
If they do that, this devil storyline is shot in the ass. Because I still say the devil, whoever the devil is,
Tony Khan,
gotta mean something. It gotta have MJF as champion.
Tony Khan,
and hell, it might be MJF his damn self.
The Tony doesn't make sense. Everybody saying I heard Brett Breaker, I heard Wardlow, and then I heard Jack Perry, then I heard Adam Cole.
What?
But would it not make sense for it to be Tony Khan? But if it is Tony Khan,
at the same time,
but if it is Tony Khan, they will say, "Oh yeah, they took that from WWE. He's like the Vince McMahon."
I said this. No, I said it would get the same reaction as Vince being the higher power.
I would say this: if it is Tony Khan, we need to see a different Tony Khan than we are used to seeing on screen. He needs to act like Savage Tony on social media.
But
instead of typing it, he got to say the words.
Yeah, Tony's a keyboard warrior.
Exactly.
He's not
there you go. But Tony, can he put? But if it's done right, can he legit pull it off?
I don't believe he can because, like I said, what would he say? He act like a crackhead, a keyboard warrior crackhead.
That's exactly what I said. But all right, he got the gist of it. Yeah.
Oh God, that hurt.
Hey, Whitney Houston said it best: "Crack is whack, but crack is cheap."
Very crackish going on here. But
Chris face says it all.
Anyway, so Mr. Antonio, why are you in the comments? Okay, Antonio said Broken Glass, Stone Cold.
What are you talking about?
That's Stone Cold. That's Antoine from Brooklyn, bro.
Oh my God, the fuck? Okay, you mean Stone Cold, my nigga?
I think
yo, he ain't from Brooklyn spelling like that.
Wait. He ain't from Brooklyn. Are you trying to say Stokely?
Is he from Canarsie?
Are you trying to say Stokely's the devil?
Stokely? Why Stokely would be the devil?
No,
because Stokely was the first person. Huh?
They are best friends. Stokely
was the first person to wear the mask.
No, I'm sorry. Him from Brooklyn spelling like that. I don't believe that. He's from Canarsie. He's from.
No, listen.
What sucks about the whole thing? There's no person that it could be that we're going to be satisfied, and that's what the worst part about it is. There's no way.
Satisfied with Tony Khan because it would make sense.
No,
that's the problem with these who behind the mask storylines. They've never worked in all of wrestling history. Every promotion's done them, and every single one has failed. Or they switch halfway through who they thought it was going to be. So, I mean, Vince wasn't supposed to be the man. For the
and the whole thing with whoever was harassing Sarah's, Undertaker's wife, DDP.
But see, the thing is always the moment. It's not the follow up. Some moments hit the mark. Some moments I'll just name the Black Scorpion was Ric Flair with Sting, but it wasn't supposed to be Ric Flair. Mm-hmm. Y'all just named two more. So for this situation, it's a good get. Who's the killer? Who killed the person in Clueless? But when we get to that answer, like some people like, because I heard that shit too. Like Jack Perry, why would it be Jack? Mm-hmm. Because he was the last person that got CM Punk shipped out here. Nah. Mm-hmm. Yo, fuck Disco Inferno. Why?
I'm sorry. I did not want to put him on here.
Yo, we're in Bed-Stuy. Because I'm from the Stuy. I'm from Tompkins, 7 building.
So I wanted to say this about Jay Leno, the Jay Leno lookalike or whatever. So this man said that, So Mr. Stay Alive parody or whatever, like for real, that kid is flawless, like dead ass. But this man said that no one watches Ring of Honor, so I ripped the shit out of him. I'm like, first of all, this Saturday Night Live gimmick is trash, just like your chin and your career. And you took the move. It's called, what was that, Apocalypse or what? You took that from Stone Cold, but no one's gonna talk.
Record breaker.
Oh, the record breaker. Oh yeah, this shit's trash.
Okay. I'm gonna say this right now. Cody Rhodes already ended you. Yeah. The old Cody Rhodes in the beginning of AEW, he ended you. He's like, no one. You ever heard anybody say, "Let's go see a Disco Inferno match"?
No, NWO didn't even win his ass. But no people do watch Ring of Honor. They watch it on AEW. I'm an Alex Wright fan, by the way. They watch it on AEW because Ring of Honor titles get changed more on AEW than they do on Ring of Honor. And to Tone,
or vacated.
And Tone, Tompkins, Park, and Myrtle.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit!
Just saying.
You know where you at?
I'm saying I know where I'm at. Tompkins, Park, and Myrtle. But no.
Okay.
I mean, I actually like Ring of Honor. I just wish they would get the shine that they deserve. But I don't know how Tony's going to do that, if anything. Especially with WWE.
You gotta separate them.
Well, with WWE buying up the market because did NWA was supposed to have that CW spot, but then they did that cocaine shit and they lost their spot. Mm-hmm. So now,
no, I think
NXT have it.
Oh, they still
NXT.
CW.
So they're still going to be CW. Yeah,
they still got the CW.
Mm-hmm.
They still got
CW. I thought NXT got it.
CW is going to have NWA.
Thing.
They got both.
They got both.
99. 77.
Oh, y'all is just listen.
Banging. 77.
You don't know where you from, man. You don't know where you're from.
There's another thing too. Before we dive into some more stories. So, Kenny Omega is injured. Like he has the same disease as Brock
diverticulitis.
Yeah.
Oh, so the boo-boo disease.
Yeah. The upset tummy.
The upset tummy. Yes.
The boo-boo disease.
Oh, that man ate too many White Castles. That's all, man.
Shut up.
But no, I don't know why. Honestly,
he ate Joe's chopped salmon.
He's stupid.
Yeah, too.
So Kenny Omega is going to be out indefinitely, and this is the tribalism that I was also talking about online. So there was a lot of folks that were going after Kenny Omega, saying that he actually deserves this. He's trash anyway. Yeah, it was a lot of shit that I seen on. Yeah, it was a lot of shit
on Twitter.
I don't do Twitter anymore, bro.
Was it Black Twitter?
I don't know. I don't fuck with Black Twitter. I don't fuck with anything that's like toxic and stuff.
Well, my thing is this: when it comes to Kenny, Kenny is like one of the coolest people in the world. Like this dude he let people talk about him. He don't really get that agitated about him and stuff. But this dude's in the hospital bed. He's in a hospital bed with a fucking IV in. Y'all say good?
Once again, we're talking about a fan base. We talk about tribalism. You want
what they say about Edge though?
You want to see the competition hurt. So that means that you are willing to. Edge had it bad. They said that he was a crook. He was a traitor. They hope that he breaks his neck again. Bro.
Yeah.
Damn.
No, seriously. Yo, what did you see those comments during the press conference?
Bro. I try not to read them, man. People,
me neither, bro.
I love it. I love it so much. And people say whatever the hell they want to say to online. I literally had to address it on the podcast. I casually gave the address to the store and said, hey, if you have some heinous things you want to say, come say it in my face. You guys know where I'm at. You know where I'm at. I
ain't fucking with Woody because Woody used to be a bodyguard, and I'm not fucking with him.
I want to see how strong your opinions are in person, because those people will never say that to Edge. If they saw Edge, they'd be like, "Oh, you're wonderful. We love you so much."
Oh, sign all my action figures. I got like 30 of them.
But you wasn't saying that shit online though.
They've been at the airport waiting for him.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson said it best.
These guys aren't saying shit.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson said it best. Social media make y'all forget y'all can get your ass.
Exactly. That's why you have to let people know that yes, Like, don't let the keyboard fool you, because once you step outside these walls and I see you at the store, I'm gonna pull up and I'm gonna say, nigga, what did you say online? Oh, I don't know. I don't remember. No, let me pull up this post. What it ain't this you? Ain't this your picture? Oh, somebody stole my picture. No, this must be one ugly motherfucker then. So, you know, listen, you say what you say that shit again and I'm gonna fuck you up. You know what I'm saying? I don't play with people. Tough. I already don't like humans as it is. You know.
You don't.
What situation was that? I think someone called up to I think it was JD from New York.
Oh,
they called up
I got
to
you.
The airport.
I got you. Yep. So
oh my god, did you see that shit?
I had to unfriend him. JD from New York. Like, I met him in person, but apparently what? No. Hold on. First of all, rewind. This is. Wait. Hang on.
Nope.
Oh no. It's this one. Yeah, this one.
Yeah, it is.
So JD from New York posted this on his page. Now, remind you, JD has a big, rampant fan base. Okay. This man decided to put this shit on Twitter, one of the most toxic social media sites ever, and said that this man looks like he's retarded. So, and then he decided to tag Jesse, which is his tag team partner, that, you know, when he talked about, you know, AEW on Wednesdays, that you know, the black dude or whatever. I think Jesse is really, really cool. But this really sparked a lot of outrage. And for me, I mean, I was very upset. Listen, I know sometimes I'm a dick. I get it. But I will never go down this level to the point where I'm talking about slow people and shit, you know what I'm saying? And then put their picture out online and shit. So once again, I'm just gonna say this on behalf of the podcast. We do not condone this type of shit. And because of this, I had to let him go. Like, I unfriended him on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. I don't tolerate shit like that. And that's bogus, bro. So in response, Mr. Ryan did a long post.
Would you care to read it for everybody, Chris? Please read that for everybody.
Mm-hmm. Not at all. I can't even see.
With all my glasses, I can't see.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
Read it, Tone.
I've dealt with a couple of haters and trolls online that act like bullies that have given me a very hard time before. When I was replying on one of my followers' posts talking about my favorite AEW women's wrestler, Anna Jay, and reacting to her win against Red Velvet, JD from New York was replying in the comment and decided to not only screenshot my profile picture here on Twitter, but he decided to attack me, body shame, bully, and make fun of me online, which is not cool. Especially he's saying things that aren't even true about me. He doesn't realize he was bullying and making fun of an innocent guy like me on the autism spectrum for no reason, which is really bad. Thankfully, I blocked this guy. What I encourage my followers who are wrestling fans and everyone else to do is report JD from New York's Twitter account ASAP. I already did. Twitter should be no place for bullying. # stop bullying.
So, and I totally agree with that.
We've gone through this before too with another individual that's really close to our # Heals for Life family. Our boy AB the God, our financial advisor. He does a lot of our financial breakdown. He's currently going to school in Canada, I think for finance or something else. And this guy is great with numbers. Woody, this guy consider and be you guys' accountant. This guy's amazing. The way he breaks down numbers and everything, it's remarkable. Long story short, he went into a African American Twitter space and brought up Swerve, I guess, to that space. Swerve was blacklisted because of his comments saying he didn't want to be part of the Black Wrestler Yearly list, and they bullied the crap out of this young man. This kid's 21 years old. He just loves wrestling, and they bullied him. And so we, as his friends, stepped in and were like, "Yo, we're not gonna let you guys bully this guy. Like he's one of us. We're not gonna do that."
Yeah, because like that shit was just insane.
I can't speak for everybody else, but I know for growing up in the early 2000s, whatever, especially in New York, if you weren't rapping, playing basketball, or selling drugs, you weren't cool. So if you say, "Oh yeah, I like wrestling," you're viewed as a nerd. You were bullied, you were laughed at, you were mocked, whatever, because you like professional wrestling or it's fake, and you like to watch other men wrestle in underwear. So
they even called you gay.
Yeah. So to actually enjoy something now, and then even after the pandemic, when we thought we would never have this again, or better go to live shows or whatnot, you're still finding a way to bully people. Grow the fuck up. Grow up. If the Bloods and Crips can tie their flags together in unison, why can't AEW and WWE fans do the same goddamn thing?
Because WWE started the bullshit first. That's what I'm saying. They need to grow the fuck up.
And
at the end of the day.
You know what? And you're right. But the thing is, it goes both sides. And both sides are wrong.
How both sides are wrong? And you in the first side.
Willis. Both sides are wrong. Willis.
You're gonna have to Willis again.
Yeah, I'm telling you. It's just okay. So what I'm gonna do is, because if we talk about Ring of Honor, we're gonna go over we're gonna it's gonna be like damn near 3 hours. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna talk about Ring of Honor on Tuesday on our wrestling debates and catering, because you know what I'm saying, it's getting late. So
and then talk about the The Healy Awards.
When are we doing now? We doing that in 2 weeks?
We had to do the nominations, and then we'll do we do the nominations, and then we do the award ceremony.
So then that will have to be on New Year's Eve.
Okay, it has to be early.
Yeah, so that will have to be, and then Big Daddy can come on next week. I'll talk to her tomorrow. About that. Okay.
And we have Isaiah next month.
Yes. We have to figure out a day for him. Now
I'll be at the store.
I already have the date for him.
I'll be at the store next month.
One last thing that I want to talk about.
Oh Lord.
Mr. Brian Keith. That man is gotta be the hottest star right now. And he's an African American, bro. He went against Orange Cassidy. I did not see the match. I will be seeing it tonight on my way to bed.
Sure.
I know it was a banger. And the matter of fact, on 2024, I'm going to make damn sure that I get him on the podcast. He's gonna
Brian Keith?
Yeah. Nice. I'm definitely gonna try to get him on the podcast. Because I met him in person. We're cool. He's just busy as fuck. So I'm gonna try to get him on the podcast, him and Shane Taylor.
Hey, Chris, can we at least have a little fun with this? We didn't know Brian Keith at all.
No, we didn't know. Yeah, and matter of fact,
so when he came in, we didn't think he was a wrestler at all.
Right. The crazy thing is, we met him. I met him twice in one calendar year. Met him in New York. Met him in Milwaukee. And I said, "You remember me?" He was like, "Yeah, I remember you. You was at Jabber Slam, or whatever." And like I said, I should have been a mark when I was talking to him. I was like, "Man, can I get an interview with you?" I could have did all of that shit, but I didn't think he was gonna. I don't know. I didn't think that he was gonna blow up like this. But shout out to him. First of all, he was like Ring of Honor. He wasn't supposed to be at Ring of Honor. I think he was part of the Survival of the Fittest or whatever. And I think he was the last three, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
And then and then when he lost. He did an interview with that one chick.
Shivani.
With Shivani. And then Orange Cassidy shows up and talks about, "Hey, if you want to try to hunt for gold, you can try to hunt for me." Come on.
Orange Cassidy, he's the smoothest person. Is hey, I'm not busy. You're not busy. Let's have a match.
Let's fight.
He says just. He got the glasses on. He don't look at you like, "Hey,
Yeah,
Yo, I'm telling you,
those promos he would cut while eating like a bag of chips always got me.
yo, I'm telling you,
He's like in between a bite of chips, he's like, okay, yeah, sure.
But you know what? It's like you don't have to do the cookie cutter type of shit. Just stand out, and I think people will respect you for that. And like I was telling the fellas this, you know, when I first seen Orange Cassidy in person at Revolution in Chicago back in like 2021, I told them that number one, Orange Cassidy is the shit. This man had a huge pop when he was in Chicago, and I think a lot of people don't respect his craft because he's not the Seth Rollins or the Miz, like the WWE format. He's not like one of those cats. He is the Daniel from Street Fighter. He's the joke character. He's the character that a lot of people are not going to care for. He's going to be the last person that you're going to pick. But then it works in his favor because he's deceptive. You think he's trash, but he's one of the best wrestlers, and he has played that in 2023.
He's like that karate flick. He like that karate flick where you used to see that old dude with the long white beard. You think he can't fuck you up?
He come in there like this.
Right. He just keep doing this, and then you about to swing, and all of a sudden he catch a punch and do some shit.
Oh wait, on Kill Bill, right?
Right.
Yo, I love those old school kung fu movies when they hit him and like the big old dust come out.
Oh my god!
Right, he didn't touch you. He just like, it's crazy,
man.
But one thing about Orange Cassidy, man, I'm telling you, it's a great. Jake the Snake was once say, you don't have to be loud to get your point across. A man that can speak with a no voice, and everybody listen,
and that's why he's my champion of the year.
He probably changed that John Moxley match, both of them. He shows his ass.
He works the gimmick amazing too. In person, during signings and everything like that, he keeps that gimmick, which is the most brilliant thing of all time because he chose a gimmick that's the easiest thing to work 24/7. And I, I got to show Philly love here. He came up through Chikara. I mean, you may not want to, mention Fire Ant. He was part of the Colony. Back to Chikara and everything like that. But
mention that.
You know what I mean? But like that was some amazing work that he did here in Philly, and you gotta show love. You guys talk about a lot of indies, and that was a great one in its time. Obviously, it burned in a bad way, but when it was going, it was great, and he was a huge part of that. So this dude's been. People think he came on the scene out of nowhere, and you're like, no, this guy's been putting in that work for years to get to where he is too.
Did you expect him to get over the way he did?
No, you couldn't imagine that. This like you said, this joke gimmick. You thought sooner or later it's got to run its course, and maybe like one time they'll make it go real. But once he goes serious, then it'll be over. But I'll be damned if the guy didn't just keep finding a way to make it relevant and make it work.
Does he remind you of Bernie from Weekends at Bernie's?
Damn it, you took my thing. He does. Weekend at Bernie's? The movie that he's the dead motherfucker, but he was doing too much shit to be a dead guy?
Is it?
Wow.
So you trying to say it was just like this all white people with sunglasses look alike? Is that what is that?
That's racist.
Yeah. Yo, Woody,
damn, okay.
Woody, you are more than welcome to come back. Yo, bring you and a friend. Woody, bring you and bring the rapper with you. Bring the rapper with you.
That's the big
funny.
Bring the rapper with you.
Oh my god. But yeah, everybody. So what we're gonna do is we're going to go to final thoughts. And number one, Woody, you are fucking awesome, bro. Like this was a great show to have you on, man. So,
hey, you know your shit.
Matter of fact, yes, you do know. Yes, you do. So, matter of fact, Woody, I'm gonna give you the option. Did you want me to play the video for you again for your promoting, or did you want to just do it yourself?
Sorry, my headphones cut out right at the absolute worst time.
No. I'll do it again. So right now we're going to go to final thoughts. So I want to see, did you want to promote your shit, or did you want me to do like the video, whatever?
Both of them.
Let's do both.
Listen,
promote your shit, and then I'll put your video out.
I want to make sure people know that we have our website out there. If you guys like wrestling, you like vintage wrestling, you like vintage wrestling shirts, suplexsvw.com. We have literally everything you can need in a wrestling shirt. And if you can't find it, please DM me and let me know what you're looking for, because we are on the hunt constantly. I have people hitting us up every single day to buy their collections off.
Raven.
So I'm always buying, selling, trading. We do everything we can. We're holding into a whole lot of we're stockpiling some shirts, getting ready for Mania too, because we know the business is going to be booming at that point. Check us over at suplex.svw at Instagram, and that's so you can hit the link tree there, and you can see all the great things we're doing. We just do a bunch of fun shit. I could tell you guys love wrestling and you enjoy the serious and the unserious side of things too. So we try to have fun with it. You know, we do the figure it out videos. We do a hardcore happy hour where we're watching ECW matches and just, having a few drinks and a little bit smoking, a little something, kind of getting messed up while we're watching some ECW from
That's what I'm talking about.
So we're trying to just find a new way to take all this fun wrestling thing and give it back to you guys and give it back to the people in a way that hopefully they're enjoying. And that's what it's all about at the end of the day, is that we're taking wrestling and we're making it fun, and then we just want you guys to join in with it.
I love that. All right. So matter of fact, let's play your video. Okay.
Going on, wrestling true believers. It's a great. You already know the vibes, so I don't need to get into that. Anyway, hopefully you guys are enjoying episode 238 with our boys from the SVW, Suplex Vintage Wrestling. Shout out to them for coming on our podcast and just chopping up with us, But I want to pass along some promotions that they got going on. This is some cool ass promotions, and I wanted to share with you guys. Their first promotion is they got a big holiday sale, 20% off for the rest of the year. That includes belts, that includes t-shirts, and all that good shit. And then also they got a raffle that's going on where you can win 2 WrestleMania tickets of the purchase for their Hardcore Cafe shirts. So everybody check that out. Also, if you are in the Philadelphia area, and if you want to visit their store is pretty cool. I actually seen their store inside and out, online or whatever, but I would love to go and visit their store. But if you want to go and you want to visit their store, here's their address. It's 628 South Street, Philadelphia, PA, 19147. Once again, that address is 628 South Street, Pennsylvania, PA, 19147. So shout out to them, and now back to the show.
All right.
And I wanted to mention one thing there. I saw you were shouting out the Hardcore Cafe t-shirts. That our Hardcore Cafe, our second floor of our store,
okay,
we have nothing for sale. Nothing for sale up there. It's museum quality wrestling stuff. It's autographed things. It's old ECW shirts we have. Not to mention we have 8 different video game systems set up with every old school wrestling game we could possibly find.
Oh, hey, yeah,
we
including WrestleMania, the arcade game?
I have WrestleFest, free to play at all times. I have a Royal Rumble pinball machine that is free to play at all times. But I don't have the WrestleMania arcade game yet.
Do you have WrestleMania 2000?
On N64, absolutely.
You better.
100%. How could you not? That's the first thing I got. You can use that, No Mercy, or the 1 and 2. But those are always free to play. We always have to come down to the Hardcore Cafe and just hang out.
I will see
you.
Have
WWF Attitude.
That
whack ass game. What?
Yeah.
Better say no mercy.
No.
We got. I mean,
what about WWE All Stars? Y'all got that?
Ooh. What's system is that?
I think that's for PlayStation.
PlayStation and Xbox 360.
I'll say because I have N64, PlayStation 1 and 2, Xbox, GameCube, and Sega.
Do you have in your house? PS3? Do you have in your house?
No, this is. Oh yeah, definitely have it in your house.
Okay, cool. I'm there. I love in your house.
That's what I'm saying. So it's a good trip through nostalgia there. And like I said, we're one block away from our illustrious sneaker store. It's been there forever. We're a few blocks away from the best cheesesteak in all of Philly, Angelo's on 9th and Fitzwater. This is, when you guys come to Philly, you come to me first.
I will.
You don't get to be 250 without enjoying a good cheesesteak from time to time.
Wow.
I know my way around a cheesesteak.
I said this all show. I will see you next month.
Yo, but man, dude, you surpassed everything that I thought for the interview. Like I said, I follow you guys' stuff. I watch you guys' stuff. I didn't expect your knowledge and your heart to be exactly where it is. I knew you guys had some knowledge, and I knew you guys had like to have fun with it. But your knowledge surpassed what I assumed it would be. So, man, thank you so much for answering the call. Thank you so much for coming in. I know it's late out there, and you're sticking up and hanging out with us. I know tomorrow your boys are gonna be like, "Yo, how was it last night?" And you're gonna be like, "Man, fuck them guys. They're a bunch of assholes." But you know what? we are. But that's what makes us special, because we are true to who we are, and what you see right now, what people see every Sunday with us, exactly who we are in our group chats, exactly who we are in person with each other. We do not change, we do not filter. This is us 101%. What we have is not scripted. We don't write shit down. We might say, all right, this is what we're going to go through, like AW, this and that. Other than that, everything we say is strictly from our heart, our soul, and our views. And that's what makes this podcast the way it is. So again, Woody, thank you. We look forward to having you guys again before Mania. We look forward to have the guys who are going out there for Mania to link up with you guys and do something in person with you guys for both brands, our brand and your brand, and just keep growing. You guys being a year old, when's the anniversary? When's your guys' second birthday?
That would be October.
We need to figure out how to go out there for you guys' second birthday, because
come celebrate.
I wouldn't mind taking a trip out there to go
because just off the fact that I literally thought you guys were been there for years, and to hear this only been first year going on year 2, I'm shocked. I mean,
thank
the
you.
belts.
Thank
I mean,
you.
guys, look, when you walk in, guys, they have almost every motherfucking belt. I mean, Cody Rhodes would be so happy because he's like, I can finish my story right here in the store. But I digress. But again, Woody, thank you, man. I appreciate you. Guys, we're almost to 500 subscriptions. Help us to the 500 before 23 ends. We know it's been a rough year. We had a lot of losses, a lot of gains, but wrestling's here to stay. You know what they say, right? We're not here for a short time. We're here for a long time. So thank you guys again for hanging out with us. And Woody, man, next show, we want you and we want the rapper. We want the freestyler.
I will get Heck on here, man. Heck, he doesn't stay up this late normally, but man, he's got bars. It's impressive.
Exactly. He bring his ass on.
I'll have him write, if I get him on here, I'll have him write something good for you guys. All right.
Thank
you. You said it right.
Nice.
Final thought, Antonio.
First of all, thanks for showing up, man. Like I said, I saw your stuff on Instagram. I showed the guys like, "Do you see all these action figures they got on the wall?" But
$10 awesome. Figures, $10, 10, fucking 10.
Over 1,000 figures on the wall at all times. Yeah.
Wow.
For $10, $10, y'all.
Piece. I'm taking a picture about that.
That's love.
I'll tell you, I'll beat it next month. I'll beat it next month.
A lot of those figures, you can resell them on fucking whatever and get like hundreds and thousands for them. They sell them to you.
Yeah.
You. You for $10. Yes, you.
That's a lot of money.
See that plug, right? See that plug?
I see.
He's like, I'm about to show my age name. They're like crazy Eddie shit right there. So I always say this: enjoy wrestling while you can. You never know, we're gonna have a situation like we had a couple years ago. So be kind to each other. Stop. Everybody got a right to their own opinion. Some might be different, some might be the same, but they got a right to that opinion. And just enjoy what we got and stop trying to be this tribalism shit. This shit is killing us right now. Like, yo, go to the show, enjoy the show, make a memory, come back, talk about it. Trust me, you might make a friend or two. You might make a buddy for life. But until then, come join us, Hills Life Wrestling Podcast, every Sunday. We're trying to get that 500.
Indeed.
We're close. Bring your love, bring your cousin, bring your side chicks, side dudes, all of them. Bring the babies. The babies don't know how to just put the name on the damn thing. Just bring everybody. The dog too, the cat, your local roach, your rats. Bring them all.
No roaches. No.
If you're willing to sell your kids' social security numbers for extra money in your taxes, you can use them to make your account to subscribe to us. The same.
Oh my
God. You know what he said. Do that. All love. Enjoy your night. Enjoy your week. Enjoy your Christmas. Be safe out there. Thank you. I'm done.
All right, y'all. So, I don't have a lot to say. I'm just listen. Shut the fuck up. Anyway. So, I enjoyed this podcast, Woody. It's been a blessing, man. Like, I look forward to working with you, seeing you hopefully. So what either me or T.O. we will do, if you are up to it, we'll do a follow-up podcast with you in the upcoming months, whatever. It'll definitely be before WrestleMania if you cool with that.
Yeah, absolutely. I see no reason not. This is fun, man. I can do this anytime.
Cool. And I appreciate you staying up with us. Yeah, we had a long agenda, but it's been fun. But everybody, so Tuesday, everybody, it's going to be a very controversial Tuesday because a lot of you did not like the comments that I said about Roman Reigns being the worst WWE champion of all time, and y'all motherfuckers didn't like that. Y'all want to fight me. That's cool. Because I don't mind gathering each and every one of y'all scalps. I don't mind. I do that for fun. I mean, I gathered what's left of T.O.'s scalp when it comes to Fortnite. So yeah.
Wow.
So it's gonna be, y'all have a wonderful holiday week. If y'all off, y'all have a wonderful holiday. We'll see y'all like around Christmas Eve, you know what I'm saying? Get shammy, you know what I'm saying? And remember to follow us on every social media site. And yeah, y'all stay black and y'all stay white, y'all stay whatever color y'all is. Y'all have a wonderful night. Y'all be blessed now. Bye-bye.
Wow. You're full of shit. That's why your eyes are brown.
Oh, good shit.